Right.
One matter, Bangalore bench.
2:30 ಬೇಕಾ? Next Thursday, Bangalore bench ಏನಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ Thursdays only. Give it for next Thursday. Ah. What is the matter? ಅದು ಡಿಫ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ ಇನ್ನು? ಬಟ್ ಥರ್ಸ್ಡೇನೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. All 23rd, only Thursdays Bangalore bench matters, so please give it. Thursday.
That's for being spoken to, my lord.
Bangalore da.
Oh, Swami, my lord, I appear for the.
One minute. Aurda.
Illa.
One minute, Ajay. 1 minute.
Sorry,
My lord.
2:30 ಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಬೇಕು?
My lord.
2 minutes. 1 ನಿಮಿಷ. I'll come. Give it. Give it, sir.
2:30.
ಯಾಕೆ?
In PC Act on 8th only the trial court has taken into custody.
PC Act ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಸರ್ 2:30 ಗೆ?
He was taken to custody on 8th and as on this day sentence is not.
Oh, same ಕೊಡಿ. Yes.
Similar matter was.
All right, I have stayed similar matter. Directed release also. Yes.
2:30 service matter, my lord. Transfer to within 15 days in
2:30. Yes.
Election matter.
Election. Voting.
No, already election are similar matters are listed today, Lord. By mistake, not 2 matters are not.
Right. 2:30. Voting.
My lord, election matter, my lord. 2:30, my lord. 2:30.
Admission is denied. Exam is on Monday, my lord. Yesterday similar order.
2:30. Huh?
Death person or on being spoken to. My colleague is please.
Being spoken. ಯಾವ್ದು? ಅಜಯ್ ನಂದಳಿಕೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು. Yes, Ajay.
my lords, what has happened, my lords, is that I had sought for quashing of order dated 110, my lords. By in the order, the entire proceedings are quashed, my lords, by oversight. I should have brought it to my lord's notice earlier. I have not realized it, my lords. Only when I filed it before the court pointed it out. Then I said, no, I'll rectify it and I'll obtain it.
ಇದು ಫೈಲ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ? Can we take it on Thursday the next?
My lords, no urgency, my lord. I have sought time from the trial court. No.
Bangalore matters.
My lord, WP fresh, my lord.
ಕೊಡಿ ಮಂಡೇ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲ.
My lord, at 2:30.
Why?
My lord, by virtue of impugned order, the respondent are trying to appoint administrator and trying to.
2:30. ಮಂಡೇ ಬರ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು? ಮಂಡೇ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಂಡೇಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅದ. ಮಂಡೇಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ ಮೆಮೋ ಕೊಡಿ. ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ 4 ಮಂಡೇಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಮಂಡೇ ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
My lord, this matter was posted yesterday, my lord. The entry order is granted, my lord. So kindly the hand delivery may be granted, my lord.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. Please,
My lord. Submission for yesterday's matter. Or said election matter. Sir, before your lordship spoke, only short for voting rights.
ಕಂಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ?
Monday.
Elections are directed to be withheld or the results are directed to be withheld without the permission.
ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಈಗ?
19th ಇದೆ.
ಓಕೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ ಕಂಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಇಟ್. ಬೈಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಟು ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ 2:30ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಏನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಅದರ್ ರಿಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಆಲ್ರೈಟ್.
Total number 4.
Monday. Why?
Because the agriculture land has been attached. Now the
2:30.
Monday
Milords, one matter for being spoken to, Milords. This honorable court had granted interim order. Milords, I've checked the online YouTube, Milords. Your lordship said in the meantime, but Milords, it's not reflecting in the order sheet.
23ಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ? 23rd ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬೆಂಚ್
Bangalore bench matter.
23rd ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಅರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Urgency is this.
ಫೈಲ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ.
Monday or Tuesday.
ಅಲ್ಲ, all Bangalore bench matters I'm taking on Thursday. If there is grave urgency, tell me. If you can wait till Thursday, file will come.
No, the problem is we had intimated police, but now police are saying that because there is no interim order, we will proceed further.
ಆಯ್ತು, ನೋಡೋಣ ಕೊಡಿ, we'll see when the file comes. Yes, some.
Serial number 55.
Huh?
Serial number 55 and list.
Adjournment, ah?
No, Milots. I filed memo for withdrawal.
Thank you. Give it. Yes,
I've already filed it.
very good.
Yes.
Serial number 133, Milots.
Adjournment.
No, Milots, I am permitted to comply with the office objection, Milots.
Why? I will pass an order, wait.
Till then, Milots, sir.
ಏನು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟೇನು ಹೋಗಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ರು?
Permitted to comply with the office objection.
ಆಯ್ತು.
125, my lord.
Permission.
125, my lord. During course of the day, we will comply with the office objection, my lord. It may be taken up on Monday, my lord. Some urgency is there.
That order urgency iದ್ರೆ
Please,
ಮಂಡೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿ
urgent.
the event office objections are complied.
Urgency is there, my lord.
All right.
Please, okay.
ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದು ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕರೆದ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Serial number 18.
Wait. Number?
Complaints of office objection.
First time ಇರೋದು 122 to 130.
127.
1 minute, madam.
Lord, in
122 to 130.
125, my lord.
1 minute. 125, 122 to 130 ಒಳಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ?
Please.
Wait.
Okay.
my lord, in 127.
Wait, madam. Yes. List the matter on Monday in the fresh matters list. In the event, the office objections will be complied during the course of today or tomorrow. Yes. ಎಲ್ಲ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. In the course of ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. Now second time ಇದೆಯಾ?
Second time 131 to.
Second time, a week's time is granted to comply with the office objections. In the event they stand complied, list the matter on Tuesday in the fresh matters list. Yes. ಅದು ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ.
Serial number 1, fresh matters, KL Patil.
Serial number 18, Milots. Adjournment, 2 weeks time, Milots.
ಅಡ್ಜರ್ನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. 18ಗೆ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವಾ?
80.
80 ವೇಟ್ ಸರ್, ನೋ ಅಡ್ಜರ್ನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್.
Serial number 1, I appear for the respondent.
Serial number 1, who is appearing?
I appear for the respondents.
Which respondent?
For the private respondents in 105360, Lord.
Sir,
I appear for
This is Dharwad bench, not Bangalore. Bangalore
Dharwad
bench, it's at 2:30.
not the Dharwad bench matter only. This is writ petition number 10356.
Which serial number?
List 2, Lord, serial number 1. I'm sorry, Lord. I think I must have mistaken.
Oh, list 2 ಇಲ್ಲ. List 2 is the other court's matter. I will take it later.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ತಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆನೇ ಇತ್ತು. Sorry. I'm sorry, Lord. It is before Lordship land acquisition matter.
Land acquisition matter, my
Oh,
lord.
this by special orders.
Special order.
By special order.
We'll take it later. Yes.
My lords, Lord, I wanted to request, Lord, I wanted to come physically 23rd if it is convenient to Lordship.
No problem. Yes. 23rd ಇಲ್ಲ, 25th.
25th Saturday.
Working Saturdays.
That's working. All. May I take it, Lordships have deferred it to 25th?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಿ 25th. Yes.
This matter, my last occasion, I have taken the instruction, but the party is not in contact, my lord.
We will dismiss the petition.
Please, my lord.
No ground. Sixth dismiss the petition. Allow the petition. Sixth respondent ಯಾರು appear ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, sixth respondent ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ AG Mulwat is no more, my lords. Last time I mentioned it.
How long should we keep this petition pending?
That's why.
Anganwadi, it's 12 years. And there's nobody to submit, then we'll have to issue notice, restart the process. Dismiss ಮಾಡೋದು best. Yes. But do you want to take one more chance? Because she has a good case.
Fifth respondent is also from the same ward, Your Lordship.
When Swayam ward, Halgalli village.
But
ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ
no, Your
is it
Lordship.
is it the
Your
same
Lordship.
village?
Annexure K, Your Lordship. Residential certificate issued by Tahsildar, Your Lordship.
Annexure K page.
Please, Your Lordship. Annexure K at 48, Your Lordship. 48. He's from ward number 5 of Mudol village.
Same village?
Same
Same
village, Your
place.
Lordship.
Same village.
And the Panchnama has also been conducted, Your Lordship. And
The petitioner is before this court calling in question an order dated 13/3/2013 by which the sixth respondent is appointed to the post of Anganwadi worker of the fifth respondent village. Heard so and so. Facts in brief germane are as follows. The state in the Department of Women and Child Welfare notifies certain guidelines for appointment of Anganwadi workers in the state of Karnataka. Pursuant to the notification of the guidelines, the petitioner, pursuant to the notification of the guidelines, applications are called by the state from the hands of eligible candidates to be appointed as Anganwadi workers. On 6/8/2012, the sixth respondent is said to have applied to the post, and on 9/8/2012, the petitioner. After the selection process, it transpires that the sixth respondent is appointed, appointment of which is objected to by the husband of the petitioner on the score that the petitioner, that is sixth respondent hyphen the appointee, was not the resident of the same village for which the appointment was sought for, and therefore the appointment should not be granted in favor of the sixth respondent. That having not met its favor from the hands of the state, the petitioner is at the doors of this court. The learned counsel appearing for the petitioner would vehemently contend that the petitioner, that the sixth respondent, it does not belong to the same village, and that is the only disability for her against the appointment as an Anganwadi worker of the said village. It is the case of the petitioner that the petitioner does belong to the same village and is equally meritorious to be considered for the post of Anganwadi worker of Mudhola,
ward number 5
of ward number 5 of Mudhol village. The learned HCGP would vehemently refute the submission to contend that the sixth respondent, who is appointed pursuant to a selection process, also belongs to Mudhol village. The Tahsildar, after an inquiry, has issued a certificate which is appended to the petition depicting that the sixth respondent belongs to Mudhol village, and even the voter ID, and even the voter ID also depicts the sixth respondent belonging to the said village. She would submit the petition deserves to be rejected, as the appointment is made 12 years ago and in accordance with law. I have given my anxious consideration to the submission so and so. The afore narrated facts, dates, link in the chain of events are not in dispute. The appointment of the sixth respondent is what is questioned by the petitioner to the post of Anganwadi worker. The challenge is on the solitary score that the sixth respondent does not belong to the same village for which the notification was issued for appointment as Anganwadi worker. The village is ward number 5, Mudhol, Bagalkot idu?
Bagalkot district.
Mudhol, Bagalkot district. The challenge is bound to fail for the reason that the Tahsildar, who was directed to conduct an inquiry with regard to the residence of the sixth respondent, has conducted an inquiry and rendered a certificate that the sixth respondent belongs to Mudhol, and comes within, and the residence comes within the jurisdiction of the notification for the post of for the jurisdiction of the notification for appointment as Anganwadi worker. The selection committee, having gone into the aspect of eligibility of the petitioner and the sixth respondent, and having found that the sixth respondent does belong to the said village, no fault can be found with the appointment of the sixth respondent. The appointment is in the year 2012, 2013, and today in 2025, 12 years thereafter, 12 years thereafter, it would not be just to set aside the appointment unless the appointment projected any arbitrary or illegal action on the part of the state, which is not in the case at hand. Therefore, finding no merit in the petition stands rejected.
Please.
Seal number 2, FE party.
For the petitioner, my lord, this matter covered by the decision of the apex court in the case of MB
Covered
Chandrakant. Please.
Other my lords, that Lingayat Sagar Hindu Sadar.
Andre, it is against you.
Favor.
ಯಾವ judgment?
Lord, I have filed the citation.
Chandrakanta.
MB Chandrakant, wherein Supreme Court has held that, my lord, to determine the caste of the person, the caste certificate issued to the family members can also be considered. In this case, my lord, all the certificate issued to the family members.
Covered. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? That was not brought to the notice since lords writ appeal ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದು.
Writ appeal ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ?
Writ appeal ಅಲ್ಲಿ confirm ಆಗಿದೆ.
Identical matters, my lord.
ಏನ್ writ appeal confirm ಆಗಿದೆ? Identical matter. The petitioner is before this.
Only my lords, bring to the notice. Lingayat Sadar and Lingayat, my lords, Lingayat Sadar and Hindu Sadar. This is the difference between my lords the two.
ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಇದೆ, but that was not brought my lords, notice of the lords. ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? Lingayat Sadar ಇರೋರು my lords, they found my lords in this area, my lords, from North Karnataka.
Which caste was this?
Same. Hindu Sadar, my lord. Annexure D, my lord, the caste.
ಇದು ಯಾವುದು? Division bench judgment ಯಾವುದು?
Same, Hindu Sadar.
They are synonyms ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾರ. ಹೆಂಗಾಗತ್ತೆ?
My lord, annexure D, my lord, page 41.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅವರು ನಾರ್ತ್ ಸೌತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋರು ಹಿಂದೂ
ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಚಂದ್ರಕಾಂತ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ the petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. The learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that the issue in the list stands covered on all its force, FOURS, on all its force to the judgment rendered by the apex court in the case of MV Chandrakant versus Sangappa, reported in 2022 SCC online SC page 934. Elida judgment
along with the memo of disposal.
SCC. So 934. The apex court, while considering an identical issue, has held as follows. Ali para 9 to 15 held as follows. The learned counsel, you have produced an unreported judgment.
Lord, along with the citation, I have produced the SCC hakilla.
Supreme homework ಮಾಡಕೇನು?
Lord, I'll produce.
Not necessary. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ homework ಮಾಡಕೇನು? Report ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
I'll do, my lords.
So, the learned counsel would further submit that following the aforesaid judgment of the apex court, a division bench of this court closed several proceedings in terms of its order dated 12th October 2023. The order passed in writ appeal 100557 of 2023 reads as follows. Page para 4 to 8. In the light of the issue stand, the learned AGA would, however, seek to distinguish those orders passed by the apex court or that of the division bench on the score that the declaration of synonyms could not have been made. The submission is noted only to be rejected in the light of the fact that the apex court has so considered and the division bench has so followed the judgment of the apex court. In that light, the petition deserves to succeed, allowed quashed.
My lord, annexure L and M may be quashed, my lord, and direction may be issued to the caste variations committee to issue the caste certificate.
The so-and-so quashed, the petitioner becomes entitled to all consequential benefits that would flow from quashment of the order. Yes, next.
Number 3, SL Matti. Your Lordship, at the last occasion, Your Lordship asked me to clarify how the...
2 cadres high, how did you place him on own pay scale? 1 cadre, okay.
Please. The bill, revenue inspector grade 1, Your Lordship, is only 1 cadre higher than the bill collector, Your Lordship. As per
And
notification.
placing him on own pay scale cannot be of permanence. It is only for
For 2 years.
ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ ಈಗ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸಬ್ಸಿಕ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸಾಕು ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಓನ್ ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಾಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ.
Please, my lord, no, that is, my lords, the petitioner. He was a bill collector.
Correct.
Transferred to the
Now,
post of a higher.
when do you take further steps?
Please, your lordship.
When was this order?
20.
This order was passed on 8/2/2023.
22, your lordship. And
22 na?
23.
26/22, sorry. 20th June 2022.
Annexure M, your lordship.
ಈಗ 3 years ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. How can you place someone on own pay scale for beyond a particular period?
Annexure M, I have challenged annexure M, my lord.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ?
Annexure M
Transfer.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ last ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಈ
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
petition
Transfer
number,
ಮಾಡಿದಾರ?
respond number 3 is transferred to my place, not as on deputation.
That's all right. But you have been allowed to officiate the post of revenue inspector on your own pay scale. You
Yes.
derive no right. It is neither promotion nor appointment nor transfer. So whoever comes, you have to give way. That's all.
Your lordship, CCR rules provides for that, your lordship.
Correct.
Please,
ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಅದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಿದ್ಯಾ?
only 2 years.
Deputate, the petition, respond number 3 is deputate my
Sir,
place.
it is not deputation.
Deputation.
It is not deputation.
No,
It is not transfer. It is
annexure-
not appointment. It is officiation on
My
own
lord,
pay scale.
annexure M is the
No change in pay. ನಿಮ್ಮ own pay scale ಮೇಲೆ higher responsibility is given to you to officiate. That's all.
but ಈ deputate.
You can stay there.
Stay.
And he has continued. In fact, he is in the same office for the last 10 years.
ಸಾಕು, ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Sir,
Enough.
next. ಅಲ್ಲ,
You collect bills, not revenue. Better. You are a bill collector.
now he is working as a BLO, block booth level officer now.
Booth level officer.
No, that was,
Election duty, my lord.
Election
It
duty.
is
ಅದು
not
ಆಯ್ತು.
stopgap
Election duty is
arrangement.
election is over, duty is over.
ಅಲ್ಲ, even till today he is
ಏನ್ ಬೂತ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ?
issuing the voter ID.
Then it will become booth level officer. Election ಇಲ್ಲ.
But annexure M, only question is that they have not mentioned next post.
No worries. You derive no right. It is not a substantive appointment or a transfer or a deputation for you to claim. It is officiation on pay scale. When do you pass orders now?
Your lordship, at annexure M, your lordship, it's been
ಆಯ್ತು.
directed to report to the director's office, your lordship.
Page
The
54.
ಮಟ್ಟಿಯವರೇ.
But the without mentioning the next post, there is a circular, there is a division bench order.
That is all right. Without giving posting, you cannot transfer. You are not transferred, sir. Transfer without posting is illegal. Officiation ಏನಿಲ್ವೇ? It is like in charge arrangement. When the regular charge comes, you come down.
I request mention next post may be kindly be.
That they will give.
Direction may be
Indicate
kindly.
post.
Let him report to the director's office, your lordship, it's been
That is wrong, my lord. As per the division bench
No,
order.
mentioned in the
Madam,
annexure.
he cannot be directed to go and report to someone. Posting ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು produce that order, we'll close this petition. Yes.
I am showing for
It's already 2 years.
2 years, yes.
This court on 8/1/2025 had passed the following order. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits by the impugned order. The posting of the petitioner is disturbed. The petitioner is in the substantive cadre of a bill collector. Is given charge to officiate the post of revenue inspector.
First grade.
Revenue inspector, first grade.
First grade.
Revenue inspector first grade on own pay scale. It is neither promotion nor appointment nor deputation. It is officiation on his own pay scale of the post of revenue inspector. The regular revenue inspector is transferred to his post by the impugned order. The petitioner has challenged this same. The grievance of the petitioner is that the petitioner is not shown any posting and therefore it runs counter to the judgment of the division bench in the case of so and so. Seema versus so and so. Yes, next. The learned HCGP to secure instructions as to the secure instructions and pass certain Seema ಗೊತ್ತು ಬಿಡಿ. Yes. Secure instructions and pass necessary orders with regard to posting of the petitioner and place it before the court on the next date. List the matter. ಒಂದು ವಾರನಾ? 24th, yes.
Cell number 4, CV Angdi.
Kindly pass on, taken along with 36 other. E khata mile ide, entering the names, my lords.
Lords,
Age is appeal.
the grievance is against the respondent number 2 and 3 alone, my lord.
Back entry madilla.
Some my lords, circulars are there.
What circulars are there?
Age is appearing, my lords. 36 serial number also, my lords.
What circulars are there, sir? Kaveri software enter agilva. Set your software
No,
right, not the rights of these people.
36
Yes.
is not there. Pass on.
Pass over. Next.
36.
Cell number 5, Girish Yadwad, NB Kanvi.
Petitioner, my lord, sir. Petitioner is before this honorable court challenging the order, withholding 100% of my lord pension and gratuity.
100% pension.
Yes, my lord.
Number
5.
5. Pension withhold madidara.
Yes, my lord. Withholding of 100% pension and forfeiture of 100% gratuity.
Why?
My lord, the petitioner was
Ready? No time. Yes.
please.
Cancer patient idana? Cancer patient idana?
Cancer patient.
Writ
That
appeal.
division,
Yes,
yes,
entry
yes.
order, you went in writ appeal.
Yes.
Please, my lords.
Yes, sir. Now you should be ready.
Or
Yes,
no
next.
deposit ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ amount.
ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
Yes.
100% ಕೊಡೋಣ.
Please. My lord, the petitioner was earlier working as a superintendent, my lord, in the office of service tax, my lord. At that time, my lord, a trap was laid and my lord, he was arrested for the said offence for demanding and my lord, collecting a bribe of rupees 1,500. But subsequently, a criminal case.
Yes.
Criminal case was my lord,
Acquitted.
trial was conducted, acquitted. Though it was my lord, I cannot fully say it is a honorable acquittal, but my lord, reasons assigned by the judge there would indicate that prosecution has utterly failed in proving the case. But subsequently, departmental inquiry was conducted on the same set of
Subsequent or simultaneous?
simultaneously. Same set of my lord, allegations and articles of charge were framed, my lord. And thereafter, inquiry officer was appointed. On 2 occasions, the inquiry officer writes that my lord, charges are not proved. But disagreeing to that, my lord, the disciplinary inquiry is conducted. Throughout, my lord, it is held by the commissioner. Then the impugned order is passed by, my lord, the respondent number 2.
Withholding complete pension.
Yes. After seeking, my lord, advice from the UPSC. My first legal ground would be this, my lord, based on my lord's judgment, my lord, that one who hears the inquiry must pass an order. Adagate. Adakke nanu, that is not the sole thing I am urging.
One who hears must decide andre we will have to send it back.
I just brought it to the, because I cannot avoid that my lord, completely from my line of argument. That is one aspect. So, my first attack is that my lord, on 2 occasions the inquiry officer holds. The charges are not, my lord,
No, that's all. The disciplinary authority has a right to disagree.
yes, it has disagreed. Therefore, I have offered my explanation. UPSC suggests my lord, withholding of 100% pension and forfeiture of 100% gratuity. Against that, my lord, an appeal is preferable before the Ministry of Finance. I have preferred. Till today, my lord, there is no response. I have attended superannuation in 2012. Then suffered cancer, took treatment. Now, my lord, somehow I am alive, but without a pie from the my lord, my employer. This is my case.
Lords,
Really, sir.
lords, under the delegated powers, my lords, the respond.
Mike.
Under the delegated powers, my lords, the respondent number 2 and 3 has conducted the disciplinary proceedings, and on the basis of the UPSC recommendations, my lords, the amount of the 100% of pension and gratuity was withheld. And challenging that order, my lords, the respondent, the petitioner has preferred an appeal before the respondent number 1, finance minister.
Yavaga?
Way back in the year 2023, my lords.
23 ಅಲ್ಲ.
Please.
All right. 23 ಯಾಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Lords, the order is passed on in the year 23 after the passing of the
impugned order is dated
23 only. That order is only, my lord.
6 February 2023, my lords. And thereafter, my lords, the appeal was before the respondent number 1, finance minister. And since when the interim order was passed, my lords, the matter has not been taken up for the hearing because of the.
What interim order was passed?
My lords,
50% deposit.
50, my lords, please,
To
my lords.
pay was the order of this
ಅಲ್ಲ,
honorable.
ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಅಪೀಲ್ಗೂ ಏನ್ ಸಂಬಂಧ?
My lords, since, my lords, the.
Don't consider the appeal ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ.
No, my lords.
Yes.
My lords, I represent respondent number 2 and 3, my lords. Respondent number.
Respondent. ಅಲ್ಲ,
Appeal is pending before the.
First respondent, leave it.
Please, my lords. And thereafter, my lords, this honorable court by the interim order dated, my lords, was pleased to pass an order thereby directing the respondent number 3 to pass and pay the 50% of the pension and gratuity, my lords.
Kotila.
No, my lords, thereafter it was modified, directing the respondent number 2, my
To
lords.
deposit.
No, my lords, to pay, my lords.
Pay money.
Challenging both the orders, my lords,
In writ appeal.
please, my lords.
What happened in the writ appeal?
Thereafter, my lords, it was modified to the extent that, my lords, the said amount has to be deposited before this court, my lords.
Madidira.
No, my lords. Sorry, my lords.
Stop.
Please, my lords. For that reason, my lords.
Stop treating these employees as your
My lords.
chattels. Yes. Anything else? The petitioner is before this court calling in question an order dated 6/2/2023 by which the disciplinary authority imposes a penalty of withholding of 100% pension and 100% gratuity that the petitioner was entitled to on his retirement, on his attaining the age of superannuation. Heard so and so. The facts date back to an incident that takes place on 23/9/2011, by which the Lokayukta conducts, lays a trap upon the petitioner and is said to have been caught red-handed, receiving a sum of rupees 1,500 rupees. The petitioner was not found to be in of the said 1,500 rupees, but it was recovered from the office table of the petitioner. This led the CBI to institute proceedings, registering a crime for offences punishable under section 7, 13(2) and 13(1)(d) of the Prevention of Corruption Act. The CBI, after investigation, filed a charge sheet in CC 26 of 2013. The petitioner retires on attaining the age of superannuation in the interregnum on 31/1/2012. Long thereafter, it transpires that the disciplinary authority issues a charge sheet against the petitioner on the very same set of fact that the petitioner was caught allegedly receiving a bribe of rupees 1,500 on 23/9/2011. The concerned court, i.e. the criminal court hearing CC 26 of 2013 by its order dated 19/3/2015, acquits the petitioner by making several observations. The inquiry officer who was entrusted with the inquiry to inquire into the allegations in the charge sheet so issued on 23/9/2014 holds the petitioner not guilty of the offences. The disciplinary authority is said to have disagreed with the findings of the inquiry officer not once but twice, and on the basis of the advice tendered by the Union Public Service Commission in terms of the extant rules or regulations, which directs withholding of 100% forfeiture of 100% pension, withholding of 100% pension and forfeiture of 100% gratuity. Therefore, the petitioner is denied of both pension and gratuity by the same order. On 6/2/2023, the petitioner is said to have preferred an appeal against the order passed by the disciplinary authority aforementioned, aforenoted. The appeal is yet to be decided. The petitioner therefore knocks at the doors of this court in the subject petition on the score that he has retired 14 years ago and his pension 14 years ago, and he has no money to fall back upon, as he has neither pension nor gratuity, the only two benefits that he would get. The learned counsel appearing for the petitioner Girish Dharwad would vehemently contend that both the criminal case and the departmental inquiry were instituted on the same set of facts, all the evidence that was let in the criminal case were repeated in the departmental inquiry as they were taken up simultaneously. The inquiry officer had correctly held that the charges against the petitioner was not proved. The disciplinary authority twice over disagrees with the finding of the inquiry officer and imposes a penalty that is worse off than dismissal from service. The learned counsel would submit that the petitioner is suffering from cancer and he has no money for his treatment, inter-alia. The learned counsel appearing for respondent 2 and 3 would refute the submission to contend that merely because the petitioner is acquitted of the crime, it does not mean that the department is precluded from proceeding against the petitioner on by initiating a departmental inquiry. He would submit that the order of the concerned court acquitting the petitioner is on benefit of doubt and not an honorable acquittal. He would contend that the department has conducted an inquiry in accordance with law. The disciplinary authority has power to disagree. Notice was issued on such disagreement, and therefore this court should not interfere with the findings rendered by the disciplinary authority, imposing the aforesaid penalty on the advice of the Union Public Service Commission. I have given my sources. Therefore, narrated facts are not in dispute. The link in the chain of events are a matter of record. It would suffice if the issue would commence from the date on which the sleuths, sleuths of the Lokayukta lay a trap against the petitioner on 23/9/2011. It is alleged that the petitioner was that an amount of rupees 1,500 was recovered from the office table of the petitioner, and therefore a crime comes to be registered by the CBI for offences punishable under section 7, 13(1)(d) and 13(2) of the Prevention of Corruption Act. The police then file a charge sheet against the petitioner in CC 26 of 2013. In the interregnum, the petitioner retires on attaining the age of superannuation on 31st January 2012. Therefore, 2012. The charge sheet against the petitioner springs 2 years after his retirement in the year 2014. A perusal at the charge sheet is indicative of the fact that it is verbatim similar to what was charged in the criminal case in CC 26 of 2013, as there was no other fact that led to initiation of a departmental inquiry except the fact that the petitioner was laid a trap by the Lokayukta sleuths. Next para. The concerned court, answering CC 226 of 2013, acquits the petitioner of the offences. It becomes germane to notice the order of acquittal. The order of acquittal reads as follows, page 61. The order of acquittal notices that the petitioner is acquitted on extending the principle of benefit of doubt. The reasoning rendered by the concerned court is completely otherwise. The concerned court notices that the prosecution has miserably failed to prove the guilt beyond all reasonable doubt, but while so saying grants the benefit of doubt to the petitioner. Therefore, it is not the order that is to be looked into, but the substance that led to holding that the prosecution has miserably failed to prove the guilt beyond all reasonable doubt. The reasoning so rendered reads as follows, page 57 to 60. The issue now would be, in the teeth of the acquittal of the petitioner, whether the departmental inquiry, whether the penalty imposed upon in a departmental inquiry should be sustained or otherwise. Sustained or otherwise. it is not in dispute that the act of the petitioner allegedly getting involved in an offence under section 7 gave rise to two proceedings, one on the criminal side and one on the departmental side. Therefore, they are on the same set of facts. A perusal at the charge sheet filed by the CBI in CC 26 of 2013 and the charge memo so issued against the petitioner are verbatim similar. The witnesses are the same, the documents are the same. If on the basis of those very documents, the petitioner has been acquitted in the criminal case, it becomes hardly justifiable for the respondents to impose a penalty which is worse off than dismissal, as the penalty that is imposed is 100% withholding of pension contrary to the rules and 100% forfeiture of gratuity. The first issue, whether the proceedings on the departmental side could get quashed on account of the acquittal of the petitioner, need not detain this court for long or delve deep into the matter. In the judgment, the apex court in the case of Ramlal versus State of Rajasthan, reported in 2024 1 SCC page 175, has held as follows. Quote para 25 to 34. The apex court holds that if the two proceedings spring from the same cause of action and both the witnesses and the documents that are relied on by the prosecution in both the cases are the same, the court should not shy to quash the proceedings on the departmental side against the said employee. The said finding of the apex court would become completely applicable to the facts of the case at hand. Even before the said judgment rendered by the apex court, a division bench of this court in the case of Ejaz Hussain versus State of Karnataka, reported in ILR 2020 Karnataka 4251, has held as follows. The judgment of the division bench was tossed by the Lokayukta before the apex court, and the apex court has dismissed the SLP, dismissed the SLP. In that light, the issue being no longer res integra as to whether the departmental inquiry could be quashed on the aforesaid circumstance of acquittal, I deem it appropriate to hold that the action of imposition of penalty long after the acquittal on the same set of facts is unsustainable and the penalty required to be obliterated. The penalty that is imposed against the petitioner is 100% withholding of pension. The 100% withholding of pension is not a penalty that can be imposed in terms of the CCS pension rules. It is maximum 50. It is to maximum 50%. The pension and gratuity both are taken away of an employee who was acquitted long before the imposition of such penalty, driving him to penury and driving him to impecuniosity and condemned by penury. Therefore, the action of the respondent cannot but be held to be grossly harsh against the petitioner. Therefore, the petitioner becomes entitled to all the terminal benefits that would flow from the quashment of the order, or the order of penalty being obliterated. It is further to be noticed that that a coordinate bench of this court, in terms of its order dated so and so, had directed payment of 50% of gratuity and 50% of pension owing to the illness of the petitioner, which was malignancy. The Ministry of Finance, the first respondent, is said to have tossed TOSSCD, tossed the said order before the division bench. 2 and 3. The respondents 2 and 3 are said to have tossed the said order before the division bench. The division bench modifies the direction to pay, but directs deposit. Even the deposit of 50% as directed is not made even as on date. This is an admitted fact. Therefore, the order of this court is treated casually by the respondents 2 and 3. In that light, the petitioner becomes becomes entitled to penalty other than interest kashta, becomes entitled to all the benefits that he is in due of. For the aforesaid reasons, the following order allowed, quashed. The petitioner shall be is entitled to all consequential benefits that would flow from the order. The consequential benefits would mean the entire pension that is withheld and the gratuity that is forfeited to its full to be paid to the petitioner within 8 weeks, within 4 weeks from the date of receipt of the
8 weeks.
No, 4 weeks from the date of receipt of the copy of the order. In the event the the respondent 2 and 3 would not disperse the aforesaid amount, the petitioner becomes entitled to interest at 6% per annum from the date it fell due, i.e., the date of superannuation, till the date of its payment. In the event the respondents would not pay the said amount, conditions 6%, 12%.
The pension has not been withheld from the date of superannuation, my lords.
From the date
it
of
was
order.
paid. It was paid
was
till
being paid.
2023, my lords, still passing of the order.
February 2023 in the
From February 23 till the date of payment.
payment of future pension.
Adhikyan beka order.
Well,
Please.
Lords, I sincerely apologize.
It is needless to observe that the pension of the petitioner would be paid and not drive a septuagenarian to this court again. Yes.
One small correction. My lord said, my lord, my appeal was preferred on 6/2/2023. That is the date of order. I preferred appeal on 27/2/2023. The initial paragraph
6/2 badlu 27/2/23.
Impugned order is, my lord, impugned order is 6/2/23.
The appeal is pending before the respondent number 1, my lords. To that effect,
That may be observed by.
that may be observed, my lords, because
It becomes infructuous
thereafter,
in view of this order.
thereafter, my
Will the
lords,
appellate authority override this court's order?
Definitely
I am not, my lords, that is not the submission, my lords. But
The learned counsel for the respondent submits.
please, my lords, the court may observe, my lords.
No, one nimisham adalla. Learned counsel for the respondent submits that an appeal against the said order of the disciplinary authority is pending consideration. Despite that, I deem it appropriate to pass the order that I am now pass the order in the teeth of the fact that the petitioner is 73 years old and is suffering from cancer, and would not drive him back to this court on the order of the appellate authority being against him, yet again.
In some circumstances, my lords, our advice is also not considered.
Correct.
There are certain.
You have left him bleeding, sir.
Please, my lords.
ಅದು penalty ಅಂತ interest impose ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ದಾದ್ರೆ I would have.
My lords, I am also human, my lords, but those things,
some limit.
even my opinions are also disregarded.
Yes. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, you can't treat your employees as your possessions.
Please,
Chatties ಅಲ್ಲ. They are human beings.
My lords, even we also.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳು.
The department peoples, my lords.
Yes.
Some of the officials at the higher.
This is very harsh.
Please, my lords.
Absolutely harsh. Yes.
Bill number 6, Prashant V. Mogli.
And for the petitioner. Petitioners are the ex-serviceman, my lordship.
ಇದಕ್ಕೆ objections ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Respondent 3 notice has to be.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, respondent 3 ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, my lordship. Surabhi Kulkarni will take for KEA, my lordship.
ಯಾರಿಗದು?
Surabhi Kulkarni, my lordship.
Learned counsel Surabhi Kulkarni is directed to accept notice for the third respondent.
Please.
Petitioner to serve set of papers upon the aforesaid counsel.
Please.
Registry to print the name of so and so. List the matter 2nd week February kodi. Objections, if any, by the state or by the third respondent by then. Yes.
Any date, my lordship.
Adu 2nd week.
Bill number 7.
ಅಲ್ಲ, date.
10th.
Please.
Bill number 7, Nandish Patil.
My lord, the petitioner, my lord, is a mining company. A crime was
By the release
registered.
of machinery, madam.
No, my lord, actually the state government is necessary party. I am the
government
formal
is
party in this.
ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ.
ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು.
ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
Direction to be state, my lord, because the land is
ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
I'll do it.
not the port authority.
Include the state as a party respondent to these proceedings. Include. Learned AGA is directed to accept notice to the second respondent. List the matter missionary. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. 11th February.
ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ನಾವಲ್ಲ. We are the formal party.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್, ಎಸ್
Please.
In the same stage, my lord. In the same stage.
11th.
In the same stage,
ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರು
please.
Writ of mandamus, my lord.
Yes, disability.
Disability and.
No, sir.
Please.
Who has to give?
The respondent, my lord.
They have made the representative
Disability benefits.
Benefits, my lord.
They are seeking your lordship direction to consider their representative lordship may dispose of the matter.
The petitioners are before this court seeking the following prayer.
Please.
Heard so and so. It transpires that the petitioners are disabled and would come within the rights entitled to them under the Persons with PWD Act, Persons with Disabilities Act 2016. After the amendment to the act and its promulgation in the year 2016, the petitioners appear to have given plethora of representations to the respondents seeking certain benefits that they are entitled to under the act. The same has not met its consideration at the hands of the respondent. Yav respondent ella?
Respondent
At the hands of the respondent.
7, your lordship has made the representative.
7 and 8, my lord.
Respondent 7 and 8. And are therefore at the doors of this court. The learned counsel, GA.
MM Kannur, for this panchayat, your lordship.
All right. Learned counsel MM Kannur submits that if reasonable time is granted, the representation of the petitioners would be considered and appropriate orders would be passed in accordance with law. In the light of the said submission, I deem it appropriate to dispose the petition, directing the respondents to consider the representation in accordance with the act and pass necessary orders in accordance with the act, in accordance with law, pass necessary orders and communicate the orders that are passed to these petitioners with an outer limit of
3 months.
Outer limit of 12 weeks, if not earlier, ordered accordingly. Next.
Bill number 9, VM Shilwan, Muhammad Ali.
Ontiore, idu big rupal barli yake?
Your lordship heard this matter in the last occasion.
I heard.
This is regarding the maintainability of the writ petition directly before this honorable court for declaration of the hereditary mujawarship. Your lordship, there's 2 judgment and
83 log baka?
Please, your lordship, there's 2 judgments, one by the subordinate bench,
ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು
one by the apex court.
ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ರಾಮ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಏನ್ರಿ ಇದ್ರೂ ದ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಹೂ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಡಿಸೈಡ್. ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಏನ್ರಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯುನಲ್.
Internal dispute ನೀವೇ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Yes.
Moreover, the writ of mandamus will not lie because it is only they have sought for the cultivation rights, Miller.
I am hereditary mujawar ಅಂತಿದೆ.
Decided the matter.
Like mujawarship, lordship, I am saying that I am the hereditary mujawar. Lordship, admittedly, lordship, I am the hereditary mujawar.
Who has to treat you as that, sir?
Board, lordship, because I am notified, lordship. From my ancestors, lordship, I am their lordship.
Barli bidi. Rest on 13th February.
Interim
Only
order.
grievance is your
Interim
lordship.
order, yeah.
There is
So
a
not to
interim order,
dispose,
your
they
lordship.
want to dispose as lordship. That's it.
Disposes.
ಹೌದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ
Lordship, by virtue of this interim order, the persons
hereditary
who are
mujawar
not in
ಅಂತ
possession,
ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು
now they are trying to get into the possession.
my request, lordship, because
Please,
List on Tuesday.
interim order.
These
I'll
judgments look into it. Yes.
copy for.
please.
Bill number 10, Jagdish Patil.
Appeal for the petitioner.
ಇದು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡದ?
Consider ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Despite of the letters issued by the DC and DC.
Filing of objections is necessary.
Objection.
ಅಲ್ಲ.
You are
Bashing
arguing
up-
against your own orders of deputy commissioner?
My lord, in fact, what they are saying that annexure P is the order. Wherein, my lord, it is stated that, my lord, your lordship may kindly see the one family member is already given the
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
Let them
ಆಮೇಲೆ
produce
one
it.
more, my
If
lord,
it's
is
there
saying.
also, I'll withdraw it.
And second thing is,
Let him produce
my lord,
it.
what
Patil sir will not insist
Hello.
on that.
grant
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
of occupancy,
ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
granting the land, my lord, after the land has been vested with the government,
Right,
would
if
not
you have given
arise.
appointment to one family member,
That is his.
ಅದು produce ಮಾಡಿ.
Yes, sir.
The learned counsel J. Shetty submits that the claim of the family which lost its
Total-
land is already considered, and a member of the family is already given appointment, and you produce the said order on the next date.
And also, my lord, the
Also
question.
early, first ಇದೆ ಹೇಳಿ. Next date.
10 after 10 days.
List the matter on 5th February.
Yes.
Yes.
Bill number 11, VS Pursuement, VP Wadvi.
Who are you?
My lord, I am the participant who wants to participate in a fresh tender which.
Wants to participate.
Yes, yes.
What right do you have to
My lord,
ask?
one submission before. My lord,
Two
this on.
people were before this court,
Yes,
who were earlier participants.
yes, no.
Now this court has directed work order to be issued to
No,
that.
that is not the order.
Over the
Yes,
order.
may I take it lordship
Last
at page 49?
49.
Yes, no. Respondents to consider,
Mandamus consider requisition, correct? Consider.
made by the petitioner wide annexure D, D1, if the petitioner is eligible.
Similar matter.
All right, 1 minute. ಹೇಳಿ. ಹೇಳಿ.
Please. Lord, if the petitioner is eligible and fulfill all the requirements, suitable order shall be passed in accordance with law. Pursuant to the direction issued by this honorable court, my lord, annexure A and B, which has been issued to the work orders, there, my lord, they may I take it to lordship at annexure A, page 13. They straight away say that honorable court has directed to give him the work. My lord, I have produced the documents. My lord, I have produced the documents to show as on the date of submitting the tender, what are the documents which he has produced. If he fulfills the conditions, my lord, of the tender, my lord, I will not argue the case. I will state away the lordship.
Otherwise you can't argue.
My lord, I am not. My lord, I am apprehension if the tender, if a,
Attention bidi.
My lord,
Heck on.
it is the panchayat who has done the colliding with the.
Hey, you leave it, sir.
My lord, even.
Who are you?
My lord, I am the fresh who I want to participate.
Participate in the
Yes,
tender
lord.
if the tender is called.
Called. My lord,
What right of yours is taken away, sir? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು. Heck on.
Allah, okay, for that reason only I made a submission that if the panchayat fulfills the eligibility criteria of the contesting respondents, my lord, if.
Forget it, sir. If you are a participant in the tender, you tell me.
No, I am not the
You are
participant.
wanting to participate
Yes.
in a tender.
Yes.
ಇನ್ನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಟ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಇನ್ನು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ನನಗೆ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್.
ಯಾವ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ರೈಟ್ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಸರ್?
My lord, the panchayat are. My lord, if
they issue a tender, you participate. If
Allah,
they
adu
don't
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ.
issue a tender, you be wherever you are.
My lord, my respectful submission to the lordship is that if the contesting respondent fulfill the conditions of the tender, my lord, I will even not argue the case on merits also.
You can't argue.
No, no, I will. My lord, as a matter of right, I cannot. But the panchayat has to at least consider pursuant to the direction issued by this court if he is eligible.
A person who is aggrieved should come before the court.
That is true, my lord. That is, I admit before the lordship that the person who has agreed has to come before this court. Let panchayat shall consider pursuant to the direction issued by this court.
Where there is no right, no remedy. You may have grievance. Every grievance has no remedy.
No, then,
only a right as a remedy.
My lord, then the right of the entire other participants will take away the right.
Why are you bothered? Are you holding brief for others?
For others means, my lord, the present petitioner is also one of the one who wants to participate and to get do the work.
ಅದು ಕರೆದಾಗ ನೋಡೋಣ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಕರೆಯೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ illegally that has been passed.
ಬಂದು ಇವರು ಕರೀರಿ ಟೆಂಡರ್
ಅಲ್ಲ ಕರೀರಿ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, the court has made an observation if he is eligible. So I am before this honorable court. For that limited purpose, they straight away passes an order, work order is issued to him.
Were you a party to the earlier proceedings?
No. If only two applicants, the person who was in the resolution which was been passed by the panchayat, my lord, they have not even referred with regarding to the that he is eligible or not. The person who has approached this honorable court challenging his rejection of his tender, wherein, my lord, only on the basis of that he was a minor, this honorable court straight away dismissed the petition. Subsequently, the contesting respondents challenging the same petition before this one with regarding to the cancellation of the tender, this honorable court directed if he is eligible. And that has to be notified, that has to be considered by the panchayat. My request to the honorable court is that.
May have actual grievance.
Allah, ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರ consideration ಮಾಡಲಾರ್ದನೆ they are taken away.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
ಅಷ್ಟನಾ?
ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು.
The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. The petitioner, heard sounds. The petitioner calls in question an order dated 2/12/2024 by which work order is issued to the private respondent herein. Pursuant to a notice inviting tender, a notice inviting tender becomes the subject matter of two proceedings before this court in writ petition 102822 of 2024, filed by one VH Nikhil, who was a participant in the tender. Another petition by the third respondent herein in writ petition 103474 of 2024. The coordinate bench, answering his claim, passes the following order, page 49. Pursuant to the said order, it transpires that the tender scrutiny committee or the tender inviting authority has issued a work order, the impugned order, in favor of the third respondent. The petitioner is wanting to challenge it. The issue is, quote unquote, who is the petitioner? The petitioner is neither participant in the tender nor is a party to the proceedings in both the cases referred to herein above. He admits that he is a stranger. The contention of the learned counsel for the petitioner V.S. Kalsurmat with vehemence is that if the panchayat would notify a tender, he would become a participant in the tender, and therefore his rights are curtailed as the the third respondent is issued the work order contrary to law. It is his submission that this court directed consideration, but the order is issued on the ground that he has been directed to be issued a work order. Be that as it may, a stranger to the proceedings, to the tender, who did not participate then and is now wanting to participate in any fresh tender that would be called, cannot be termed to be person aggrieved to knock at the doors of this court, invoking the jurisdiction under Article 226 of the Constitution of India. The issue is no longer res integra, as this court in so and so has held as follows. In the light of the aforesaid, facts and the law as considered by this court in the aforesaid judgment, the petition wanting in merit deserves to be rejected and is accordingly rejected. Yes.
By the virtue of the interim order.
Idal interim order idya?
How the interim order?
Interim order, if any, stands dissolved.
And by that, my lords, I'm entitled for the 1 month extension, my lords.
That is, I will not do all that. Yes.
By that order, my lords, 1 month I have not been working there.
Interim order. The respondent would be entitled to all benefits that would flow from the dismissal of the petition.
Please. And may I seek for hand delivery? The reason is that, my lords, on 20th there is an Aradhana, my lords. For that reason.
Sir, final order hand delivery.
Andre 20th
interim order kotra hand delivery gotaytu.
The reason is that, my lords, on 20th there is
reasons may be manifold. No hand delivery in final orders. You will get it. Yes. Consequential benefits ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ? ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವತ್ತು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವತ್ತಿಂದ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Yes, next.
Please, great.
Number 12, Suraj P. Mudhol.
Bit to appear for the petitioner.
ಏನಿದು?
In this matter, Lord, I had filed a writ appeal.
Writ appeal.
Writ appeal filed ಆಗಿದೆ. Writ appeal is coming on Monday, Lord.
Lord, and against the interim order, Lord, the petitioner also filed a writ appeal.
List on Tuesday. Yes.
Lord, it may be called on Lord 20th February.
Writ appeal of 20th.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಂದೊಂದಿದೆ 20th February.
ಒಂದು ಹಾಕಿದಾರಂತೆ.
20th February. Why sir?
Some personal work.
Personal matter.
ಇಲ್ಲ personal work.
Yes, some personal inconvenience.
At the request of the counsel for the petitioner, list on 20th February.
Please.
13, B.N. Molimani.
20th February.
This is for continuation of guest faculty, my lord.
ಈಗ 15 years ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Yes.
ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
In there is still service. Honorable Court has already granted a relief on day before yesterday.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, yes, sounds. 1, 2, 3 HCGP, 4, 5, 6. ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇನಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ 6 ವರೆಗೂ?
Yes, ma'am.
1 to 6 HCGP. ಎಲ್ಲ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ
Yes, sir. All.
1 to 9 state. The petitioners who are said to be working as guest lecturers for the last 15 years shall not be, the services of these petitioners who are said to be working as guest lecturers for the last 15 years shall not be dispensed with, if not already dispensed.
Same may be extended in serial number 24 also.
Till the end of this academic year.
In accordance with law.
14, DM Angadi.
Petitioner, my lord.
Husband,
Please.
who are the petitioners?
Myself petitioner, my lord. Author.
Caste title ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Where is the caste title?
One petition, my
Who
lord.
are the petitioners?
Myself, my lord. One is a
Self alam. Petitioners yaru madam? You are the
petitioner.
counsel for the petitioners.
Please, husband has died, my lord. Tande, Tai, three member sisters, my lord.
Emergent notice to the respondent. There shall be an interim order of stay of further proceedings where these petitioners before the concerned court till the next date of hearing. Next.
Please.
15, Sandhya U Prabhu.
Appearing for the petition in this matter, my lords. Appearing for the petitioner in this matter.
ಯಾಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
In my matter, my lord.
Yes, Mallikarjun Sumaran.
They did not cooperate for segregation. Your lordships had directed the owner.
They did not cooperate.
I am finding a memo, my lords. My colleague is having the memo. I will take my lots through why I am making the submission. It is not the cooperation. All the 4 lots are separate. I have produced the photographs also. The question of segregation does not arise, first of all.
Then that day you should have told, sir. Otherwise, let the law take its course.
No, that's the reason why. I'll come. I'll just take. I'll take my. I'll take my lots.
What they have done is.
One minute. List the matter on.
My lord, I'll acknowledge with regard to those issues, my lord. That's the reason Mr. Ramana is arguing, my lord. We will cooperate, my lord.
We will hear
My
you
lord,
on. Next.
Bill number 16, VM Shilvan.
Let the interim order. There was in direction not to precipitate. Let that be dissolved because neither we are ready, able to recover it from the secured asset.
Not recover it.
Stay
let me make my submissions, my lord. Just take 1 minute to make my submissions. This is a warehouse, risky warehouse, my lord.
The learned counsel for the petitioner now submits that there is no question of segregation as it runs counter to law. The matter would require consideration. List the matter on 5th, on 3rd February. The bank is at liberty to take steps in accordance with law. Please, next.
No, that means it's a negotiable. It's a negotiable instrument, my lord.
No problem. Yes.
When I am prepared to buy, let me make 1 minute my submission, my lord. It's a warehouse. It's a negotiable instrument.
Yes.
When I am prepared to make the payment, my negotiable instrument will be released.
Interim order was granted only on a particular premise. If you are playing with the interim order, I am not.
No, I am not playing. No, I have produced the photographs also.
No, sir. Yes. Next.
16, VM Shilvan.
Please, Lordship, in this
My lord,
challenge.
may make one submission, my lord. May make one submission, my lord. One submission. My lord, Surface Act, my lord. Surface Act they have proceeded, my lord. For which, my lord, we had approached, the guarantor had approached the Honorable Debt Recovery Tribunal, my lord. And the interim order is also granted. The property worth 70 crores for the recovery of 17 crores has been given to the banker, my lord. Now that they want to sell that.
One minute. I had passed the interim order on a particular premise. You were there. Taking the interim order, you
Please,
can't
Lord.
take advantage of it. That's all. Period.
No, my lord, we have cooperated. Innu ಒಂದು 10 ದಿನ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನಾವೇ segregation
You are filing
No,
your
we
memo
have cooperated.
Madam, you are filing objections and memo today. Where is the cooperation? Nothing.
Yes. Cooperation is there, my lord. We have cooperated for segregation of those lots, my lord. It requires minimum 10 days, my lord. I will within 10 days I will do it, my lord. Within 10 days I will do it. Segregation requires lot of manpower, my lord.
Wait.
Please, my lord. Please, my lord.
You have done it. What was happened is.
when was the order passed?
ಎರಡು ದಿನ ಇತ್ತು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಹಬ್ಬ ಇತ್ತು, ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ರಜೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ರು. Because of that reason, my lord, it is my intention to
Don't
sell
give
it
me
one
all
by
this
one, my lord.
No problem. You cooperate and seek restoration of the interim order.
9/1/2024.
My lord, the problem is they will sell it to the half the price, my lord. ಒಂದೊಂದು ವೇರ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮಾರ್ತೇನೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನಾನು. 1.5 ಕೋಟಿ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, 70 ಕೋಟಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ, 17 ಕೋಟಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ರಿಕವರಿ.
This is why this petition should not be entertained here. Straight away, go to the DRT.
They have already approached.
My lord, I am already before DRT as against secured asset, my lord.
Before the
My lord,
DRT?
my lord.
Where is the latest judgment of the Supreme Court? Kodili. That writ petition should not be entertained. Give it.
My lord, may I make one submission?
Misuse.
My lord,
Give it.
may I make one submission, my lord? Surfacially,
You are already before the
I have
DRT.
approved the-
Or whatever contingency
Yes.
before the DRT.
no, yes, my lord. Please, my lord, greatly obliged, my lord. Greatly obliged, my lord.
So far as secured asset is concerned,
Who has approached the
Secured
DRT?
asset, let me not
the guarantor.
guarantee, my lord. All the other points will be urged before DRT, my lord.
No, they have time till
Okay,
February.
You have time
please,
till
my lord.
Then
2
do
ಕೋಟಿ
it.
ಕಟ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಟ್ತೇವೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. 2
You
ಕೋಟಿ
seek
ಕಟ್ತೇವೆ. Till then, let this,
whatever order
Lord,
you want.
let this petition be pending.
You
Let this
seek
petition be
whatever
pending
order
till
you
I
want
think 80
before the
crores.
DRT. Yes.
Please.
Where is the judgment, sir?
I shall. Yes.
Lord, all the other points may be urged before DRT ಅಂತಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. 2 ಕೋಟಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ವೈರ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
Is
ಅವ್ರು
before
ಎಲ್ಲಾ
this-
ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಟ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
Before this court seeking the following prayer. This court, owing to the plea of the petitioner, had passed the following order on 7/1/2025. Today, the counsel for the respondent submits that they have not cooperated with the segregation as was directed, and the petitioner files a memo with regard to the statute, i.e. Warehousing Development and Regulation Act, to contend otherwise. It is an admitted fact that the petitioners are before the DRT or the guarantors are before the DRT in SA 12 of 2025, and the DRT has passed a particular order on 7th January 2025. Therefore, there is no question of plural proceedings to be permitted to be initiated by the petitioner. Therefore, petitioner is at liberty to urge all the contentions before the pending SA 12 of 2025. With the aforesaid observation, petition stands disposed. Yes, next.
Greatly obliged.
16 VM Shilvan.
His lordship, in this lordship, challenge the work order issued in favor of the fifth respondent, which is detrimental to the undertaking given by the state before this honorable court lordship. Here lordship, I am the preferential, being a bidder having preferential right as per the tender notification. I take lordship
Why
to,
preferential right you have?
lordship, I am the local trader.
Where is the question of preferential right?
Kindly lordship.
Where is the tender?
Page number 19 may kindly peruse.
Preferential right anta?
Under local traders ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂತೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
Page number 19 ದಲ್ಲಿ. Third point, and this was made as per the government
One
order.
minute, sir. Page number?
19.
ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಟೆಂಡರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ? Which one?
Third point, lordship.
Third point.
Please, ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮಟ್ಟ ಟೆಂಡರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಂತಿಮಗೊಳಿಸುವಾಗ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ವಹಿವಾಟುದಾರರಿಗೆ ಆದ್ಯತೆ ನೀಡಲಾಗುವುದು. And this was made as per the government order, lordship. Page number 18 last.
Who is awarded the contract?
And lordship, subsequently lordship, the second respondent sought clarification who was called as a local aid lordship. For to that effect, lordship, annexure B, page number 60 may kindly peruse.
One?
Page number 60, annexure B.
0.
The person who is having local trade license and GST registration is called as a local aid lordship, as per this clarification.
All right.
And accordingly, lordship, and subsequently, lordship, the fourth respondent, in order to facilitate their person's lordship, he sought one more clarification as per annexure C dated 3/8/2024. In that, he has sought whether the GST registered in different district lordship can be considered as a local aid lordship.
Yes.
Being agreed by this lordship, I challenge the inaction of the respondent state lordship before this honorable court. Before this honorable court lordship, they are given undertaking lordship, page number 62 lordship. And they said that as per the clarification dated 26/6/2024, they'll conduct under proceedings, Lordship.
All right.
But here, Lordship, what has happened? Later, Lordship.
Who is awarded the contracts?
Lordship.
Respondent number 5.
Respondent number 5, Lordship.
Who is respondent number 5?
He is not local at Lordship.
Ah.
And in fact, Lordship, what has happened here, this fourth respondent, they conducted the committee, Lordship, saying that all the tenders are equal. Rates are equal, therefore the power is vested with the committee. They form the committee.
You are
and
Haveri district.
Lordship,
Tender ಎಲ್ಲಿದು ಹಾವೇರಿದ?
Haveri district.
Again, there is circular stating that my lords, after this NHSC, circular has been issued. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಕಂಡ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖಿತ ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾವನೆಯನ್ನು ಪರಿಶೀಲಿಸಲಾಗಿ ಇತರೆ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ GST ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಪಡೆದು ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿಯಾಗಿ ಹಾವೇರಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾಖೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುವವರ ಟೆಂಡರ್ದಾರರನ್ನು.
What is the notice inviting tender date?
Date, Lordship, 13/3/2024.
13?
13/3/2024.
13/3 na 8?
13/3, Lordship. 13/3 ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ.
Where is the tender?
Annexure A, Lordship, ಅದು.
Annexure?
A. ಅದು net copy.
13/3/24.
Please.
Work order is issued my lords under 16.
ಇನ್ನು ಇಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಅದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. I am the existing there, Lordship. ಅಲ್ಲ
Supply order. My lord, under section 16, my lord, he has an alternative remedy of appeal ಇದೆ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ
My lord, work order is already issued, my lord, and respondent number 5, my lord, supplied the food grains to the.
ಅವರು ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಡಿ. So what?
I'm from 8 months, 8 years I am supplying. I'm old. And even I am MSc registered. Alla, I am MSc registered trader. Please.
Ambiguity ಆಗತ್ತೆ time.
Ambiguity ಆಗತ್ತಾ?
Please.
I will clear sir. ನನ್ನ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ambiguity ಇರಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ತಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಡರ್ but the factual situation ಮೇಲೆ my lord, he has my lord, he has
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಹಾವೇರಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾವಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು my lord, we are also my lord registering the my lord GST registration my lord, and we are also having the branches in the Haveri district my lord.
Branch?
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆನೂ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶಾಖೆ ಇರತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
ಶಾಖಾ ಕಚೇರಿ ಬೇಡ, ಅವರು ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ನೋಡೋಣ.
ಇಲ್ಲ my lord, GST registration we are also having my lord. My lord, in view of the section 16 my lord. My lord,
ಇದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾವು
ಇನ್ಯಾರು ನಿಮ್ಗೇನ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏನ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇದು? ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇದು sir? Is this a circular communication sir? Then ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
Annexure C ದಲ್ಲಿ my lords, Annexure C ದಲ್ಲಿ they sought for clarification whether the registered outside my lords and they are having branches at the Haveri within the district where the my lords the tenders are called for. They can be considered as my lords the.
Anything else?
My lord, another submission is that my lord, he has not met the financial requirement my lord. My lord, that is my lord stated in the order my lord while issuing the order in favor of the respondent number 5 my lord. My lord, unless he meets the requirements my lord.
What requirements sir?
My lord, financial requirement my lord, as per the circular my lord, he has not meted out my lord.
Where is the government order which said ಆದ್ಯತೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ?
Lordship, Annexure B. ಅದು ಟೆಂಡರ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವು
ಟೆಂಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 3 ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್
ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ
ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ 18 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟೆಂಡರ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ದಿ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಡೇಟೆಡ್ ಸೊ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೊ 18 ದಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ 18 ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾ.
Tender is notified as per government order. Where is that government order do you have?
ಅದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ.
28
ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಟೆಂಡರ್. And even they have undertaken before this honorable court lordship in writ petition. Annexure D.
Undertake ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ red petition ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
Page number 63 ದಲ್ಲಿ.
60?
63, second para.
Interim order ಇದೆಯಾ?
Earlier there was interim order. Pursuant to their undertaking, matter was disposed of, Lordship.
Interim order ಇತ್ತ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ?
Earlier there was interim order.
Interim order, sorry, apprehension that without issuance of work order tender is not likely to issue fresh tender. You are the petitioner there?
Please, Lordship, I am the petitioner.
Tender inviting authority has taken a decision to proceed with the tender notification date 13/3/24, including the clarification date 26. Clarification ಏನು?
Annexure B, Lordship.
Page?
Page, Lordship, at 60.
60.
Lordship. Localates ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ
ಮೇಲ್ಕಂಡ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಪತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋರಿರುವ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ
ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು GST ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಹೊಂದಿರು.
You keep it with you. Ask your officer to keep it in his pocket. Yes.
My lord, I am carrying the work, my lord, pursuant to the order issued by the, and I invested, my lord, huge amount, my lord.
You're appearing for Joshna.
Respondent number, earlier, my lord, we are not made as parties, my lord. My lord, I invested huge amount, my lord.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ?
Allah, because of, my lord, any, my lord, fault on the part of government, my lord, I may not be penalized, my lord.
Damages from the government. Seek
Please.
damages from the government. All right. ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಈ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರಿಟ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? We will impose exemplary costs on these tender inviting authorities if we are playing with tender. Yes, the petitioner is before this court calling in question an order dated 19/12/2024 by which work order is issued in favor of the fifth respondent. The petitioner heard once. The petitioner is an agency which is in the business of supply of food material to schools, hostels, and other institutions for a decade now. The fourth respondent issues a notice inviting tender for supply of food materials and other items to pre-metric, post-metric hostels and residential schools in Haveri district / Haveri Taluk for the year 2024-25 and 25-26. The petitioner participates in the tender. An apprehension that loomed large drove the petitioner to this court in writ petition 22089 of 2024. The apprehension was that the tender would be recalled and a fresh tender notification would be issued. A submission was made by the learned AGA on instructions that the tender inviting authority would proceed with the earlier tender notification dated 13/3/2024 and the clarification dated 26/6/2024. In the light of the said submission, the writ petition comes to be disposed. After the disposal, the fifth respondent is awarded the contract contrary to law. Awarded the contract. The award of contract to the fifth respondent is what has driven the petitioner to this court, yet again in the subject petition. The learned counsel ML Vanti, appearing for the petitioner, would vehemently contend that the notice inviting tender was clear that preference should be given to localites. Localites, a clarification was issued by the state as to who would be a localite, in terms of which the tender ought to have been awarded to the petitioner. The tender is awarded to the fifth respondent who is not a localite. Therefore would seek quashment of the issuance of work order to the issuance of work order. The learned counsel Vishwanath Hegde along with Joshna Davane would seek to refute the submissions to contend that the state had secured clarification on 13/8/2024 that even persons who are outside the jurisdiction of Haveri district are entitled to get the contract, and therefore the contract was awarded in favor of the fifth respondent, and no fault can be found with the said award of contract. He would further submit that the fifth respondent has invested huge amount and would not huge amount and is now supplying food material in terms of the contract for the last 1 month. The learned AGA would submit that the clarification is issued on 13/8/2024. Therefore, the tender scrutiny committee found the petitioners, the fifth respondent's tender to be responsive and has awarded the contract to him. No fault can be found with the said award of contract. Both the council would in unison submit that the petitioner has a remedy of filing an appeal under section 16 of the Karnataka Transparency in Public Procurements Act 1999, and this court should not entertain the petition in the teeth of the alternative remedy. I have given my so and so sorts. The aforenarrated facts are not in dispute. The petitioner and the fifth respondent both are in the business of supply of food material. The petitioner in Haveri district, for the fifth respondent elsewhere. A notice inviting tender is issued on 13/3/2024. Certain conditions germane are as follows. Page 18 to 18-19 mark portion. The clause 3 aforequoted is indicative of the fact that when the tender is issued district-wise, the local traders or tenderers should be given preference. A clarification for this was sought by the tender inviting authority, which was clarified on 26/6/2024. The clarification is as follows, page 60. In the interregnum, on an apprehension that the tender would be recalled, the petitioner had knocked at the doors of this court in writ petition 22-089/24. The coordinate bench, after recording the statement of the state and the statement of the state, disposed the petition by the following order. The disposal of the petition comes about on 23rd August 2024. The state's statement, the learned AGA's statement was recorded that the tender inviting authority would proceed with the tender dated 13/3/2024 as clarified on 26/6/2024. The clarification is quoted supra. The clarification is unequivocal that who is a local trader. The tender conditions that the local trader should be given preference. After the disposal of the petition, the contract is now awarded in favor of contract in terms of the earlier tender is awarded in favor of the fifth respondent. It is a fifth respondent, and the fifth respondent admittedly does not come within the clarification so issued on 26/6/2024. The learned AGA would now place on record a subsequent clarification on 13/8/2024. Therefore, it is clarification versus clarification. The earlier clarification would hold good for the reason that it did bear consideration at the hands of the coordinate bench. The coordinate bench disposed the petition, recording the clarification. Therefore, to get over the order of the coordinate bench, the subsequent Therefore, to get over the rigor of 26/6/2024, the subsequent communication is sought to be issued by the authority. In the light of the order passed by the coordinate bench disposing the petition, recording the clarification, tender could not have been awarded contrary to the tender condition and the clarification and the order passed by this court to the fifth respondent. Therefore, the petition deserves to succeed, and the contract is to be tweaked by the award of contract is to be tweaked only if the petitioner fulfills all other conditions notified in the tender all other conditions notified in the tender, and its analysis by the tender scrutiny committee. Since the petition a petition deserves to be allowed only on the score that he is a local tenderer and the fifth respondent is not a local tenderer. If the petitioner does not fulfill the other conditions of tender, the work order that is already issued to the fifth respondent would not be disturbed. But if he fulfills the tender conditions, in the event he fulfills the tender conditions, the tender would be awarded to the petitioner.
Till this exercise, Lordship, I am permitted to continue with the supply. Howdu. Illa.
Till the said exercise shall conclude within 4 weeks from the date of receipt of the copy of the order. In so far as the supply is concerned, whoever is supplying today shall supply till the aforesaid exercise is undertaken by the tender scrutiny committee.
Obliged.
That they will consider. You are not a local trader, sir. The subsequent clarification, I have heard. Along line haki, the tender scrutiny committee shall also take note of the submission of the fifth respondent that he is also a local trader. Notice AGA separate order sheet madam. Learned AGA is there. Madam. Learned AGA is directed to accept notice for the respondent, first respondent, separate order sheet madi. Please. Yes, next.
Syllabus 17.
Please, my lords. This petition, my lords, on earlier occasion,
yes, Vishwanath,
the vote to cast was granted. And my lord, there was a condition that the vote casted by the ineligible candidate should not be counted.
Now it is counted.
It is counted without the leave of this honorable court. So I have challenged it. And meanwhile, my lords, there was another submission. Meantime, a day for yesterday when it is listed, they have filed a memo wherein it shows that, my lords, in the letterhead of the sixth respondent society itself, there was a letter drafted which reads, I will read. ದಿನಾಂಕ 22-24 ಜರುಗಿದ ಸಂಘದ ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಗೌರವ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಧಾರವಾಡ ಪೀಠ ರಿಟ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1079/8024 ದಿನಾಂಕ 27-24 ಹೊರಡಿಸಿದ ಆದೇಶದಂತೆ ಸಂಘದ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಮತದಾನ ಮಾಡಲು ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ನೀಡುವ ಕುರಿತು ಹಾಗೂ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಫಲಿತಾಂಶ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಪತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ
what they did was all the contestants made a representation to the returning officer, including the petitioner, requesting that we don't have any objections to count those votes also. This petitioner is a signatory. He has signed at serial number.
I will submit
15 minutes.
The letter itself says,
results have gone against him.
Now, after results went against him, he challenges the election in the writ petition.
Now, on
it is agreed by the
on receipt of this, my lords, I have inquired the party about this reasoning, and it is clearly says that ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿರೋದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ವೋಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರೈಟಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. On that pretext, the signature has been taken, and even the letter head is also on the 6th ಇದು society letter head ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ಈಗ ನೀವು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಲ್ವಾ?
ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, they did not wanted to wait till the judgment order of this honorable court. They said we don't have any objections to count those votes also.
Then
so the returning officer declared the result.
Take action in accordance. Results ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದು.
ಅಲ್ಲ, without the leave of this one, result is declared.
Result ಆಗಿದೆ.
And the vote of the ineligible candidates are
prospective leave. ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಅಲ್ಲ,
available remedy as available in law.
If my lords, the other writ petition wherein the right to vote has been granted, if it is came to be dismissed, the votes which have been calculated, because based on that vote only the contesting respondent has won.
ಈಗ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಾಗಿದೆ,
ಎಲ್ಲರದು ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ,
result has gone against you, so challenge it. I will say nothing survives because you are also a signatory to that.
I will leave it to my lordships. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ knowledge ನನಗೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು.
I will leave it to my lords ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, I will not didn't have the knowledge of this letter.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ.
Petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. This court had notice agilva.
ಇಲ್ಲ notice ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
We have voluntarily appeared. Myself and Vishwanath have.
Learned AGA is directed to accept notice for the respondent. HCGP na? HCGP. Aura neva. HCGP is directed to accept notice for the first respondent. Counsel Vishwanath Hegde, Counsel Mallikarjun Swamy Hiremat represents the.
Yes, R11. My name is not shown. I have signed.
Well, it represents all the respondents.
No.
No, only R11.
R1.
R11.
R11.
Yes.
R11. All right. The petition, the counsels are heard. The petitioner is before this court contending that the order dated 27/12/2024 has been violated. This court had directed had permitted the members of the respondent society to cast their votes, and the votes so cast to be kept separately. Separately and not to count those votes. The petitioners along with others signed on the document and presented the same to the returning officer to count all the votes, and they had no objection for such counting. The counting has resulted in the results of the election being declared. The results have gone against the petitioner. Therefore, the petitioner is presenting the subject petition contending that the action of the returning officer violates the order passed by this court. Since the petitioner himself is a signatory to the document which requested the returning officer to count the votes and announce the results, the petition does not merit any consideration, as the petitioner cannot blow hot and cold. The petitioner is reserved liberty to avail of such remedy as is available in law. The petition thus stands disposed.
Please.
Yes, next.
Seal number 18, Ravi Hegde.
Prashant Osmanik serve ಮಾಡಿ. Please. ಏನು penalty?
Penalty, my lord, suspension. And they have,
Suspension is not a penalty, sir.
my lord, they have issued charge sheet also. There are on the same day. And the circular, my lord, in the similar cases.
Same petitions pending ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ.
My lord, several writ petitions are filed challenging the suspension order.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು numbers ಕೊಡಿ.
Please.
We will take all of them together and settle this principle.
Please.
Yes. The learned counsel Prashant Osmani is directed to accept notice for the respondent. Petitioner to serve set of papers upon the aforesaid counsel.
A week's accommodation, but in that I'll prepare the list, my lord, the pending cases.
Post it on 13th. You give
13th of
14th.
Please.
14th of February.
Please.
Give the entire, ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದಿದೆ.
The second one is also the same.
Yes. Next.
Seal number 19, Ravi
ಇದು
Hegde.
ಅದೇನಾ? Same order.
Seal number 20, Prithvi case.
Then voting rights, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲ sir, the permission to contest by challenging the notification, my lords.
Permission to contest, why?
That in the notification, my lords, in page, my lords, 129, my lords, as per the similar order has been passed by this honorable court in page 128. May I request, my lords? In Bangalore bench, my lords, order has
Bangalore la.
in page 128. The primary teachers, my lords, who have been appointed as, my lords, cluster resource person, they have been restricted, my lords.
Pass the same order.
Please.
The counsel for the petitioner submits that the principal bench in Madam Anakshari has granted an interim order in similar circumstances. The interim order reads as follows. The petitioner shall be, therefore I deem it appropriate to follow the same and grant the same relief to the petitioner.
Please.
Yes.
21,
One,
Prashant
ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ
Osmani. 1
notice
and
ಯಾರು?
2 years.
Madam, ನಿಮ್ ಒಬ್ರೇನಾ?
1 and 2 years.
1 and 2, my
One
lords,
and
I will
two.
take out notice to R3.
Then to HCGP 3 emergent notice.
Please.
Next.
21, Prashant Osmani.
Here for the petitioner, my lord.
Surface ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ?
Surface. My lords, 1,07,00,000, my lords, is the due. Petitioner retired from the firm. The firm is the loanee. Retired from the firm in 2017. A reconstitution deed of the firm is also executed. A new partner is inducted. Then, my lord, this is communicated to the bank. The earlier partner, my lords, he has continued. He has undertaken to the bank saying that I will clear off the loan. The deed of reconstitution also includes this, that they will release my property.
ಈಗ auction ಯಾವತ್ತು?
Auction is on 29th. My request, my lords, is
ಕೆನರಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯಾರು? ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಫ್
Union, my lords, Girish Hulmani, my lords, appears for.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸಾರಿ, ಕೆನರಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ.
Girish Hulmani, my lords, appears for.
You serve on him.
Please.
Counsel Shri Girish Hulimani
For 1 and 2.
Is directed to accept notice for respondents 1 and 2. You are 3, 4 and 5.
My lords, 3 is the firm.
No,
4
we-
is
we
4
will
and
issue
5.
notice later
Please.
to them.
Please.
You serve on him and get him list on 21st in the fresh matters list.
Please.
29th alva auction.
29th is the auction.
Seal number 22, MS Harvey.
Gachinmat, Gurudev Gachinmat alla?
1 and 2 government.
Corporation yaru?
Corporation notice may be issued, man.
Commissioned, sorry, City Municipal Council be there. 1 and 2 HCGP 3 emergent notice returnable by the 20th of February. Next. Sorry, 20th of February.
23, Prithvi
19th
case.
February.
Seeking writ of mandamus. My lords, the respond number, I have submitted representation. 23. 23. Lords, I am running the, my lords, boating business, my lords, in Kodal Sangama, my lords.
Mandamus alla ಅಷ್ಟೇನು ಕೇಳಿದೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಭಾಷಣ ಕೇಳಿದೀರಾ? NOC ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ.
NOC has to be issued by respond number 3.
ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡೇಶನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಯಾರು rival has created a problem ಅಂತ you are creating.
The,
Very craft.
that,
Yes. 1 HCGP. 1, 2, 3 HCGP, 4 and 5, 4, 5 and 6 emergent notice. Interim order is spread for till the next date of hearing.
please.
24, BN Hulmani.
Same guest lecturer. ಅದು ಯಾವುದು? Serial number?
13.
13 and 24 tag next.
Seal number 25, HN Gulareddy.
Matter of parole, my lord.
Case Patila.
It's the issue is covered
next
by
to,
the
sorry.
judgment of this honorable court, my lord.
Parole.
Case is, my lords, recommended for the release.
Rematch.
We grant you now 30 days parole.
30 days.
In the similar
Liberty to seek
circumstances, my lord,
extension.
Extension.
similar circumstances, my lord, your lordship has
90
granted
days ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
general parole, my lord.
Loud.
At page number, my lord, 22, my lord.
ಅದು meet once in 2 months ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಅವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಷ್ಟೇ.
Yes, my lord. And till consideration of premature release, my lord.
ಇಲ್ಲ, now it is recommended.
Yes, my lord. It's before excellency.
ಈಗ 60 days ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ extension ಕೇಳಿಬೇಕು.
Please.
The petitioner is before this court seeking ಯಾರು, who is your husband, is it?
Yes, my lord.
Seeking the release of her husband on parole. On parole in the event till the date on which his recommendation for premature release would meet its consideration by the competent authority. Also, the petitioner gets embroiled in a crime for offense punishable under section 302 of the IPC and is tried by the Court of Session in SC 206 of 2005. The petitioner gets convicted and is in prison from 14/6/2005 and as on today has completed more than
16 years, my lord.
16 years of imprisonment.
Yes, my lord.
The case of the petitioner was placed before the committee for recommending premature release of life convicts. The committee appears to have recommended the premature release of the petitioner owing to his conduct and behavior in the prison. The the state is yet to consider or pass any order of release of the petitioner on such recommendation. Therefore, the petitioner is before this court seeking grant of seeking her husband's release on grant of parole. On grant of parole. The learned counsel submits that in identical circumstances, this court had passed the following order in writ petition 1300 of 23. The order quote madam. From I have given my anxious consideration and allinda quote madam. The aforesaid order was passed on a peculiar circumstance and directed that the petitioner therein would be entitled to parole till the committee would take a decision on his premature release. Though the said order would become applicable to the facts of the case at hand as well, I deem it appropriate to grant parole to the petitioner for a period of 60 days to become operational from Monday, date hakbidi, from 20th so and so, and we are reserving liberty to the petitioner to seek its extension owing to his conduct when he is outside the prison on parole. ಅದು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಪೆರೋಲ್ದು, ಅದು ಹಾಕಿ. ಎಸ್, ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್.
26 case, Patil.
My application for
Emergent notice to the respondent. Petitioner is at liberty to serve on any counsel representing the respondent. There shall be an interim order of stay in the meantime.
respondent number 2 is insurance company. You know.
Serve ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾರಿಗಾರ. There shall be an interim order of stay as prayed for. Next.
Please. Great.
My lord, Lord, appear for the fifth respondent, Lord. Lord, respondent number 5, my lord, the name, my lord, I want to verify, my lord, the name of the respondent number 5. Lord, I have filed a caveat in the name of Satyappa Muttappa Aski, but what you have mentioned, my lord, I am not aware, my lord. He served, my lord, another name.
What do you want?
No, the name of, my lord, the respondent number 5, I want to verify the original record, court records. Lord, caveat is, my lord, the name Satyappa Muttappa Aski. But in caveat, my lord, he served copy.
Lord, I have
Mahadev
corrected in the, my lord, the copy, my lord, corrected in the court.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, yes, please.
ಆಯ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ
Lord, the petition, the respond.
petitioner,
Please. My lord, petitioner, my lord, is the PKPS society. Lord, existing society, my lord, is the Jagadal village. Lord, wherein, my lord, the respondent number 4 has permitted to, my lord, the fifth respondent to, my lord, for a registration of a new society, my lord.
Same name.
Illa same name alla.
Same within the in the same.
Already, my lord, the present petitioner is in existence, and my lord, another, my lord, the society was, my lord.
But I'll make one submission. Lord, section 4
Lord,
provides.
same issue, my lord, my lord,
Lord, section 4 provides.
Page 80, my lord, the same issue, my lord, is already referred to the larger bench, my lord.
Lord, the larger bank issue, my lord, I
that was
address the
reported.
argument is a different. Existing society has to be here.
Let this state come up. Yes.
Here, but section 4 provides, if it is economically unsound, not section 4 provides for prohibition for registration new society. Lord, if it is economically unsound.
1, 2, 3, 4. Learned HCGP accepts notice. The fifth respondent is on caveat.
Appeal provision mode under section 106. 106.
1 minute. The petitioner is before this court calling in question an order dated 10/1/2024 and 15/1/2025 by which the fifth respondent society is permitted to be established. The contention is that there is already a society in
Jagadal.
In Jagadal, and there was, and section 4 prohibits permitting registration of another society. The state shall, the HCGP shall secure instructions as to how the law is violated. Law is violated, comma, if any, by the next date of hearing. List on 22nd in the fresh matters list. Next.
Not an interim order, my lord.
We are more than
My lord, may I make
more
one
than Iris, sir.
My lord, now he is, my lord, trying to, my lord, constitute a body, my lord. If it is same as, my lord, this is a reported judgment, page number 81.
The respondent is restrained from precipitating the matter till the next date. Yes, next.
Please.
28, Prashant Matpati.
This is also same, my lord.
28,
my lord.
Same order.
Same order, please.
Lord, interim, so far as interim order, my lord.
Same order. ನೀವು ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರೇ ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ?
The next matter, my lord.
Prithvi case, caveator. With both I'll take on 22nd. No problem.
Please.
Both 27, 28 in the fresh matters list. ಅವತ್ತು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
29, Umesh Siri.
ಅವತ್ತು ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, my lord, covered judgment ನಾನೇ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Covered against you.
Covered against the petitioner. Covered against the petitioner.
My lord, one para, my lord, page number 115, my lord. 115.
Yes, list on 22nd in the fresh matters list.
Not to precipitate ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, my lord.
ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ, my lord.
ಎರಡು ಬೇಕಾ?
ಎರಡು.
Election is scheduled to be held for the board of directors of new society.
3 ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ, wait. Yes.
Please.
And if you precipitate the matter, definitely I will stay entire thing.
Yes,
Wednesday-
ma'am.
Till 22nd ಅಷ್ಟೇ, Wednesday. Yes. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ madam. Yes.
Please, my lord.
Till number 29, Ms. Sena.
The petitioner appointed as a grade 1 lecturer. Please, my lord, stay may be granted, my lord.
Yeah, what's
My lord,
the,
the notification, my lord, as per this notification, if the some recovery proceedings, they are
Where
stated.
recovery?
No, like, in the last para, can you see, my lord?
next year E,
Please,
page,
para number, page number 29,
due drawn statement,
Type copy.
functioning,
33.
emergent notice to the respondent. Respondents are restrained from initiating any recovery from the
Accept
salary or
notice for-
pension of the petitioner. Next.
Please.
Accept notice for respondent number 1 and 2 only.
1 and 2 HCGP, 3 emergent notice. Next.
Applies.
Till number 30, AS Patil.
Passed by the JRCS mod insofar as deciding to mod cancel the entire election process by appointing the mod administrator mod virtually by invoking mod the power vested with him under section 30 without giving opportunity to the mod present managing
The
committee.
learned HCGP is directed to accept notice for one common cadre committee evena
1, 3,
1, 3, 4,
4 and 5.
5,
That's all.
1, 3, 4, 5. The remaining respondents be served by way of hand summons. List on 24th.
Entry mod.
Entry model. ಆಗೋಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ election cancel
ಇಲ್ಲ
ಮಾಡಿ.
election was scheduled to be held on 19
No, no, not by way of
2025.
entry model.
Now mod the entire election process is
It
mod.
is already done. 7/1/2025 ಆಗೋಗಿದೆ. Can I put the clock back now?
Mod election was scheduled to be held on. We are not objecting for holding up the election. Now mod the entire process is sought to be cancelled by the JRCS. And mod is taking steps to mod appoint the administrator. If the administrator comes to mod
The administrator now sought to be appointed shall not be appointed if not already appointed as on today.
Please.
Yes.
31,
May I seek
24th
May I
in the
seek
fresh
hand
matters.
delivery of the order mod.
Yes, next.
Please.
Vidyavati Vidyavati
Is an interim order. ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು?
Hand delivery mod.
ಆಯ್ತಾ? Yes.
Please.
Yes, madam.
Please, the parties are engaged in service of senior counsel. Please.
ಇಲ್ಲ interim order recording ಹಾಕಿದೆ.
I have filed application for
Yeah,
vacating.
filed
It was heard
It was- are you-
earlier bench because of paucity
Earlier
of time.
bench.
It was released.
It was heard
Not your by.
We'll hear it on 25th. Saturday. Yes. List on 25th.
Please.
The same stage.
Yes. Interim order may kindly.
Interim order continues till the next date.
Please, please.
32, Shivrajas Balal.
Yes, compensation.
In this, I was directed to take notice, Paul.
Yes.
My lord, certain other issues which are already covered and pending for judgment, my lord. My lords have posted some matters on the last week of January, my lord. Issue regarding maintainability. So last week it may be, I will seek
On
instructions.
30th.
Please. Please. Much obliged.
Next.
33, Omkar L. Desai.
Your Worship.
Please appearing through VC, my lord. Vijay Kumar.
I have received parawise instructions, Your Lordship. I'll file statement of objections.
Learned HCGP seeks a week's time, 10 days time to file statement of objections.
Date may be fixed, my lord.
List the matter on 29th. Objections, if any, by then. Next.
Please.
34, Hanumanth Reddy Sahukar.
Preparing for the petitioner, filing the memo for
Withdrawal.
withdrawal of the writ petition. Letter is also addressed by the petitioner. Petitioner is before this honorable court, his presence may kindly be noted.
Why? Not necessary. Sign ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ ತಾನೆ?
Yes, yes. And also letter is also enclosed.
The petitioner files, a counsel for the petitioner files a memo seeking to withdraw the petition. The memo reads as follows. The petitioner has also signed on the memo. In that light, the petition is disposed as withdrawn.
The letter is also enclosed along
words. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಬರೆಯೋದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸಾಕು.
35, Ravi Hegde.
Lord, the petitioners have earlier, my lord, approached this court. There was an order passed at Annexure A. My lord, thereafter, the request was given at Annexure B.
Immediately release lifetime arrears. What is lifetime arrears?
My lord, the district judges, those who are served by virtue of the, my lord, wage commission report, it was extended by virtue of the honorable apex court order. Then, my lord, it was extended to him and
Kotilva?
Kotilla.
But 2 weeks
And
koda kelidralla.
then, my lord, what they have done is,
Ravi, 1 minute.
my lord, they have
2 weeks
sent,
koda kelidralla.
ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, they have sent it to my lord State Bank of India.
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ.
ಕಂಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ?
Not yet paid.
ಕಂಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ?
They say that, my lord, the treasury says we have forwarded it to the bank and they have dispatched it.
Don't you file contempt? ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರಿಟ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಯಾಕೆ?
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ?
They will give.
The one more, my lord, despite ignoring the fact.
ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, it is in the process ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು.
2 weeks ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು.
Initiate contempt.
They say that, my lord, they have forwarded to the bank. Bank is not taking any action.
List after 4 weeks. Yes. Now go and initiate contempt.
There is one problem, my lord. Problem
ಏನ್
is.
ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅದೇಳಿ?
Problem is, my lord, the annexure C. Kindly take, my lord, annexure C for a moment. They say that it is the responsibility of bank. Therefore, we have sent it to the bank. Bank is not taking any action. That is, the treasury has informed us.
Bank is a party to the earlier
So,
proceeding.
my lord, therefore, I have made the bank as a party and.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಮಿಲೋಡ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಈಗ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾವು CPPC ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ?
ಅದೇ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಅವರೇ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೆಜರಿಯಿಂದ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಮಿಲೋಡ್.
ಯಾರನ್ನ? ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್?
ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ SBI ಇದೆ.
ಈಗ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ? ಯಾವಾಗ? ನಾಳೆ ನಾಡಿದ್ದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್?
ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ?
When do you do this? I will impose costs to be taken from the pocket of the officer.
Taken on next Thursday, my lord, sir. Meanwhile.
Yes, list on Thursday in the fresh matters list. In the event the order dated so and so would not be 23rd November 2024 would not be complied in letter and spirit, the matter would be viewed seriously and exemplary costs would be imposed, which would be directed to be recovered in accordance with law from the person who is now transferring the file from table to table. Yes.
36 Nandish Patil.
Contempt ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು.
ಏನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ?
ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ.
ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವಾ? ಪೆಟಿಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪೆಟಿಷನ್.
Lord, for the petitioner, my lord. Lord, last week this matter was heard, my lord, where, my lord, the petitioner number 1, my lord, is the purchaser. The other petitioner.
ಯಾವಾಗ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್? ನಿಮ್ ಕಾವೇರಿ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ they cannot be at fault.
Please.
You either set your software right.
Please.
Not take away the right of these people.
Please.
When do you do it?
One submission.
Yes, sir.
There is an amendment to the Registration Act by the Karnataka Amendment, which introduced that, my lord, the registration has to be done through e-Khata, my lord. E-Khata is made as a compulsory, my lord. In the present case in hand, my lord, there are the 9 owners. The e-Khata reflecting the name of the 9 persons. Out of that, 7 persons have come forward the registration. So for that, my lord, the remedies available for the petitioner is they should start the division of the property first.
Allah, he has purchased the property where, sir?
He wanted to purchase the property. Agreement of sale. For any document, my lord, after the amendment of the act, the e-Khata is compulsory, my lord. This is first submission. In the e-Khata, in the present case, there are the 9 owners, my lord.
ಅದು ಸೇಲ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
Hello, my submission is that, my lord, there is a 9 e-Khata is reflecting 9 owners. Without subdivision, my lord, the registration cannot be possible.
Why are you bothered about their problems, sir?
There should be identification of the land, my lord. Identification of the
Agreement of sale is put before you. There is a document which complies with all statutory requirements. If you don't register and drive these people to the court again, this is not correct. In Kaveri software sari illa andre separate ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
No, that is not, the problem is not with the software in this case, my lord.
Yes.
The problem is that the 9 owners, the only 7 owners come forward the sale of their portion.
ಈಗ signatories to the agreement of sale ಯಾರು?
My lord, the petitioner number 227, my lord, and in my petition I have stated, my lord, that one of the daughters, my lord, is not coming forward, and her portion, my lord, they are not purchasing.
Yes, exactly, my lord. So for that, there should be identification of the
Site,
land.
my lord. It is a site, my lord.
Our portion should be identified. Their interest should be identified, my lord. Without identification of the concerned persons, my lord.
That is not the concern of the sub-registrar.
My lord,
But
please.
the fact that the right of that daughter would be taken away is the concern. ನೀವು ಮೆತ್ತಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಷ್ಟ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, to her, to that extent, my lord, we have also, my lord, but it's a site, my lord.
No,
and
no.
bifurcation
Sub-registrar has no jurisdiction to enter into all that. Well,
There's the amendment to the
scope of registration.
The amendment of the Registration Act has been done, my lord.
No, sir.
And in the amendment of the Registration Act, the notifications are issued which mandate the e-Khata is compulsory, my lord. The e-Khata is connected with the software, and e-Khata is reflecting the
e-Khata ilva?
ಇದೆ.
e-Khata ಇದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ, e-Khata ಇದೆ. 8 members owners ಅಂತ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ 7 members ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. The remaining 1% she has not come. So our share will be under stake. So therefore, my lord, to avoid all the litigations, some directions by this honorable court have been passed. So therefore, considering all these things, my lord, the Kaveri 2 software has been evolved. See, otherwise, my lord, the shares of the, without identification of our share.
No, we are worried about that share being taken away by these people.
Lord, that will
Maybe
be a
this
part of the,
registration authority has no jurisdiction, but
Lord, that will be a part of the agreement of sale where we will say that she is not coming forward, and that is why her portion will be left out, my lord. It's a small site, my lord, and she is entitled for only a few square feet, my lord. But she is not coming forward. Now, my lord, with great
dividing the small site into smaller sites.
Illa, my lord, now the difficulty is, my lord, with great difficulty, my lord, we have found a purchaser, and my lord, they are not
So
registering
with
the
the same
agreement of
great
sale.
difficulty, you convince the other sister.
Lord, we have tried, my lord, because she didn't come forward, my lord, we presented for registration, my lord.
So ಮುಂದೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Yes. ಯಾವಾಗ amendment e-Khata compulsory ಮಾಡ್ರಿ?
That I will file my amendment with all the necessary amendments.
Circulars ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಿ.
Please. Yes, along with the serial number 4 also, my lord. That is another.
Lord, serial number 4 is on a different aspect, my lord. Registration has taken place.
4 and this will take on the same day.
Sir, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ effect software ಇದೆ.
My document is already registered, my
Yes,
lord.
how some the implement
Pursuant to the registration of the sale certificate, my lord, the
ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಸೇಲ್
ಅಲ್ಲ continue ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ that is again the software.
No, my lord.
4 is different. What jurisdiction you have to say that ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಯಾವುದೋ ಸಾಲ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ?
Which is not availed by me, my lord.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಮುಟೇಶನ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. For that also the software is dependent. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎರಡು ಸೇರಿಸಿ I will file my.
No, my lord.
Software ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ there is software problem.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನು I will go to that also, my lord, because this related to the implementation, please.
List on 29th,
Please.
both in the fresh matters.
Please.
Next.
Cell number 37, Sirajuddin Ahmed.
37, 38, 39, all parole.
Yes, my lords. My lords, 11 year, 2 months, my lords. The first petitioner's brother is in prison, my lords. And he has already submitted.
Okay. 1 minute. ನೆನ್ನೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ದು
Yes.
Tuesday in the fresh matters list.
My lords, already has. My lords, already has submitted the application. It is reflecting in the nominal roll, my lords. And the police report has been rejected to release the parole, my lords. In Annexure B, page number 12, my lords.
Where is the application for parole?
My lord, they will not provide, my lords. They will not provide. Even I have sent a mail to provide the such application.
ನೀವೇ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ?
My lords, kindly see nominal roll, my lords. Nominal page number 12, Annexure B.
Tuesday morning ಒಳಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬನ್ನಿ ಅವತ್ತು.
My lords, already has sent, my lords, and his request has been rejected.
Where is it, sir?
Annexure B, my lords, Annexure B nominal roll in serial number 14 in remarks, my lords. The police report rejected
rejected to release on parole.
Yes, my lords. And
that is on your requisition or the petitioner?
No, my lords. No, my lords. I have sent a requisition on 16th November, my lords. That he has it has on 20th November they have submitted they have given the nominal roll, my lords. And I have requested through my mail, my lords. Kindly see my mail, my lords, in second line.
Correct, sir. I've been telling you, why do you indulge in this?
My lords, they will not give, my lords, the prison authorities. Even today, I spoke to the superintendent of Dharwad prison, my lords. They are not ready to accept the application, my lords. 7 prisoners has given an application. They are not ready to accept an application, and the same will not be forwarded to me, my lords. And some observation may be made in this regard, my lords.
11 years, 2 months.
Yes, my lords. And in my mail also, I have requested that prison authorities has rejected the request of the prisoner for parole. Kindly, it may be considered and forward the same. And they have forwarded the
Yes.
nominal roll and custody certificate, my lords. Now
30
request
days.
ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, my lords. My lords, 90 days, my lords. Already 12
Oh,
years. It
no,
is almost 12. It is almost 12 years, my lords. His father is
no
suffering from.
problems. Oh, 90 days, 30 days, liberty, yes.
My lords, at least
The
60 days.
petitioner is before this court, 302, na?
302, my lords.
The petitioner is before this court seeking release of his brother, who is a convict for offense punishable under section 302 of the IPC and is now housed in the so-and-so prison. The petitioner submits a representation, the brother of the petitioner gets embroiled in a crime which leads to his conviction and is now in prison for the last 11 years and 2 months. The first time a Parole,
Second time, my lords. First time he has already availed 1 month, my lords.
The petitioner submits a representation for release of his brother on parole for the second time. The application comes to be rejected on a police report which finds its place in the nominal roll of the custody certificate. The learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that the petitioner on the earlier occasion had been released on parole and has returned to the goal without any adverse report against him. In the report against him, the learned AGA would object to the release of the petitioner on parole on the ground that the police report has gone against him. Be that as it may, in the light of the petitioner being in prison for the last 11 years, 2 months, and the release of parole on an earlier occasion being without any adverse report against him, I deem it appropriate to permit the petitioner to be released on parole beginning from 20th Monday, 20th so and so, for a period of 30 days, with the liberty to seek extension of parole which would be considered owing to the conduct of the petitioner out when he is outside the prison. The so conditions that 20th in the 30 days parole conditions on the kelkoli. Yes, same order.
Second matter dalli application illa.
Yavralli?
Second matter dalli.
Milords, in the mail I have already submitted that the application may be received in accordance with the.
I told you to stop sending mails
yes,
and ask the petitioners to send it. You don't change.
Nan yen kalsidradandre, my lords, consider the application of the prisoner in accordance with the prison rules anta, my lords, I have considered. My lords, in the third paragraph of my mail, my lords,
why do you don the role of a recommending authority? Don't do that.
My lords, because my lords, only on the Monday, ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಜಿ ಒಂದು application ಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು white paper ಬೇಕು, ಅರ್ಜಿ ಕೊಡಕಂದ್ರೆ only on the Monday they will provide. That too they will take 15 to 20 days to the prisoner to get an application, and it will be forwarded. It will take 2 months, my lords.
Where is the custody certificate?
Custody certificate is at page number 21, my lords, annexure B. 3 years 6 months, my lords.
6 months.
3 years 6 months, ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ?
Yes, my lords.
302 na?
Yes, my lords, only 302, my lords.
Judgment of conviction on 4/11/23.
Parole ಎಷ್ಟನೇದು?
First time, my lords. First time.
The petitioner is before this court seeking release of her husband on grant of parole. It transpires that the petition ಮೇಲೆ ಹರಡ್ಸು ಅಂತ it transpires
release of son, my lords. Release of
son on parole, sorry. So it transpires that the son of the petitioner gets embroiled in a crime which is tried in SC 58 of 2021 for offense punishable under section 302, 114 and 34 of the IPC. The petitioner has been in prison for the last 3 years, 6 months and 25 days and has not availed parole and has not availed any parole till date. The prison certificate is indicative of the fact that the petitioner's conduct in the prison has been good. In that light, I deem it appropriate to grant the petitioner deem it appropriate to permit release of the son of the petitioner on grant of general parole for a period of 30 days on the following conditions. Yes, next.
39.
It's also without application.
Idರಲ್ಲಿ application ಇಲ್ವಾ?
Letter ಇದೆ, ಅವ್ರ letter ಇದೆ. Email ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Milord, same, according to in nominal role remarks, Milord, police report rejected for release on parole.
Page.
Same in page number 20, Milords, annexure B, in nominal role, Milords.
ಇದೆಷ್ಟು 3 years ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Yes.
Yes, Milord.
Police report rejected is not eligible for parole. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ 37 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಸೇಮ್ 30 days ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Yes, obliging. Let's an observation may be made to the prison authorities, my lord, that let them receive the form 9, my lords. The form 9 is not easily available, my lords. Once a prisoner is willing to come out on parole, my lords.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾರು ಬರಲ್ಲ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಡಿ.
Let's may request it on Monday or Tuesday, Milords.
ಯಾವತ್ತು?
Monday or Tuesday, Milords.
List on Saturday, 25th.
Please, Milords. Interim order granted early, may can.
Subsisting will continue to the next date.
Great.
41. Deepa Pawan Dodati.
Please, my lord, I appear for petitioners in this matter, my lords. The alleged offences are 323, 324, 143, 147. Accused number 1 and 3, my lords.
Interim order ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
My lord, the allegation is that I oppose sacrificing of animals in the name of a trade.
I have granted an interim order already. Yes. List on 18th February. Interim order subsisting will continue to the next date of hearing.
Great.
42 orders matters. B. Muhammad Ali.
Yes, sir.
Milord, you
are for the petitioner or respondent?
I am for the petitioner. Sorry, Milord. In this matter, Milord, the work property registration has been challenged before the of tribunal.
No, ಇದನ್ನ ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ.
Milord, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ actually I am having merit on.
Who are the respondents?
Respondents are they are occupying the premises, Milord.
ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ.
Pass over. Yes. Let the respondents come.
Viresh R. Budhiha.
Milord,
By special order.
yes, Milord, memo to be filed, Milord, cost to be paid, Milord.
Counsel for the petitioner submits that the needful has been done, that the order has been complied, office to verify. Registry file next.
Yes, Milord.
44. Shivraj S. Balloli.
Lord, we have filed memo for withdrawal. We may be
In terms
permitted
of the
to.
memo, yes. Next.
45. Naveen Jain.
Annexure F is under challenge, my lords, and same is a legible copy, my lords. Office has raised an objection that it is.
Office objections overruled. List on Monday in the fresh matters list.
46. Archana A. Madhu.
Memo for disposal.
Lords, I appear for respondent. I request next week one date.
What, why disposal? Who has filed the memo?
I have filed a memo for disposal.
What's the matter, madam?
This is the case, Milord.
Covered.
This same notes covered. So I request next week any date, my lords.
Covered ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ wait ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
I want to make a submission. That is
not covered.
It is.
Well, it will take it on 24th.
Please.
At the request of respondent Vital Theli, raise the matter on 24th. Interim order subsisting will continue till the next date of hearing. Yes. Yes.
47. Sangram S. Kulkarni.
Lord, I have paid the process, my lord. My lord, the interim order has been granted, whereby the proceedings before the trial court have been stayed, my lord. That may kindly be modified and let the proceedings before the trial court be continued.
What is the maintenance,
my lord? The
awarded
10,000 has been awarded. My lord, there is a no claim made regarding the petitioner number 2, my lord. Child.
Ian, what's wrong with the order?
My lord, at least formal prayer was required to be made.
That's all right. Your child, sir.
So for, as far as the amount, I do not have any income, my lord. In fact, I have suffered
Don't
loss.
have any income.
Yes, I have
Find a job that gives you income, sir. It's your duty to maintain the wife and the child.
No, that's the reason my lord, the amount has been reduced to 5,000 rupees, which I have been paying regularly, my lord. There is no arrears. I have been paying regularly, my lord.
5,000 rupees for the child and the mother. Nothing today.
No, my lord, if I have income, I can definitely pay it, my lord. But
So find a job that gives you income, sir.
right now, my lord, the matter has reached the final stage, my lord. And since the entire proceedings have been stayed, it can be disposed of on merits before the trial court itself.
No, I will dismiss it on merits. No disposal. Husbands cannot do this, sir. If you have no work, find a job.
But right now, my lord, I do not, I will find and I will maintain them.
Never find till the proceedings are over.
No. My lord, already it has reached final stage, and that's the reason I am seeking only modification.
Nothing.
And there are no arrears on my part, my lord. I have been regularly paying the amount.
10,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಏನು ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. I'm not going to stay. There's a child also. Your child.
Yes.
No, sir. Anything else?
No.
You're not working at all, huh?
No, I am running a business, but
What business?
coconut selling business, my lord.
Coconut selling.
And yes.
Maintenance, I'm very strict. Nothing doing. Yes.
48 NR Kopelu.
Please. Lord, the petitioner my lord, is a contractor.
Consideration of interim prayer. Why, sir?
Lord, notice was ordered to the respondents.
Just on Monday in the fresh matters list.
Lord, what has happened in this, my lord?
Saturday ನಾನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Monday is the last date for applying for the tender, my lord.
What tender?
Petitioner, my lord, is debarred from participating in the
Blacklisted.
future tenders.
Blacklisted.
Blacklisted.
Why?
Debarment. On the ground that
Debarred, why, sir?
That he is that he has influenced the public servant to favor him. On that, my lord, 3/1/2024, my lord, the notice, he has issued the notice. On 5/1/2024.
Notice issue ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ?
On 5/1, after 2 days only, my lord, that he has passed the order, my lord, debarring the petitioner without following the procedure contemplated under 26 rule A of the 2000.
The petitioner is before this court calling in question the action of the respondent which debars him from participating in any government tender for the next, how many years?
3 years.
For the next 3 years. The learned counsel submits that a show cause notice as to why he should not be debarred is issued to the petitioner on 8/1/2024. 3/1/2024, and even before the petitioner could submit a reply, the impugned order is passed.
On 5/1. On 5/1.
On 5/1/2024, 2 days thereafter. Therefore, there is prima facie violation of law. In that light, the petitioner is permitted to submit his bid in the ensuing tender, which will remain subject to the result of the petition. One notice ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ?
ಆಗಿದೆ.
Result of the petition. Yes. Next.
49
much
Sanjana Kulkarni.
49 to 52, my lord, I have filed memo for withdrawal. My lord, Vivad Se Vishwas scheme has been, and we have applied under that scheme, my lord.
Vivad Se Vishwas.
Vishwas.
ಈಗ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Yes. The petitioner, learned counsel Sangram Kulkarni, submits that the petitioner has availed the remedy of a scheme, Vivad Se Vishwas, and therefore seeks to withdraw the petition. Petition is thus disposed as withdrawn, reserving all liberty to the petitioner to avail of in the event of need. Yes, next. Adu same
Up to 50.
Same.
Seal number 53 K Anand Kumar.
hand summons.
As per the direction of this honorable court, I served, the petitioner go to the served copy, my lord, they have denied.
ಯಾರಿಗೆ sir?
3 and 4, madam.
Counsel so and so submits that ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ವಕಾಲತ್ತು?
ಇಲ್ಲ, undertakes, madam.
Undertakes to enter appearance for respondents 3 and 4, registry to print the name of so and so as appearing for 3 and 4. Objections?
Retained mandamus, my lord. Direct,
Mandamus.
he was retired in the month of May, my lord, 2024. Till today, they have not sent the documents to the respond number 2, my lord.
ಯಾರು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು?
Respond number 3 and 4.
ಯಾವ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್?
Inquiry pending ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
ಯಾವ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಸರ್?
Please.
ವಿಚ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ?
ಅದೇ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಕಳ್ಸ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಯಾವ್ದು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, when do you send the records?
ಅಲ್ಲ,
ರಿಟೈರ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ?
31/5/2024.
31/5. ಏನ್ ಟೀಚರಾ?
Lecture.
All right.
Next week ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, I will make submission.
The petitioner is adadmele order. The petitioner is before this court on the ground that his terminal benefits are not settled despite his retirement close to 9 months. The records of the petitioner are to be sent by respondents 3 and 4 to the state to process and disburse pension. The respondents 3 and 4 have not yet sent the requisite papers to the hands of the second respondent to process pension papers. Therefore, the respondents 3 and 4 shall forthwith furnish the papers to the second respondent, latest by the next date of hearing, failing which the matter would be viewed seriously and granted institution,
Right.
viewed seriously, and the coercive arm of law would be unleashed against the respondents 3 and 4 in 3 and 4, qua the grants that are issued, qua the grants that are from the hands of the state. Yes, I will direct stopping of grants if you don't process the papers and send it immediately.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ inquiry ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ next week.
Have inquiry ಇದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. If there is no inquiry and you don't send the papers, I will by an order say stop grants to the institution.
If there is no inquiry,
Don't play with the lives of retired people, sir.
Please, I will.
You may have any problem with him personally. Don't use this method. Yes.
I will.
Next.
Date?
List on 25th.
Please.
In the fresh matters. Next.
54, M.A. Makanda.
Petitioner in this case, Lords. Notice has, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ hand summons ಕೂಡ issue ಆಗಿತ್ತು. They have refused the hand summons. I will file an affidavit along with the hand summons. Lords, in this case, it is an DV Act proceeding.
DV Act.
DV Act proceedings, Lords. Earlier, I have filed a criminal petition, wherein the criminal petition. Petition number 1 is the husband. Others are the family members, parents and grandparents of the mother-in-law.
Emergent hand summons ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ವಾ?
Hand summons already issued. They have refused the hand summons also.
File an affidavit.
Yes, along with the hand summons, I will file.
There will be an interim order of stay for the proceedings only in favor of petitioners 2 to 8.
Please.
And not the husband, petitioner number 1. Next.
Please.
55, then 55, Jagdish Patil.
55 withdrawal, madam.
I have filed a memo for withdrawal.
ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆನೇ ಆಯ್ತು. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆನೇ. Jagdish Patil.
56, Jagdish Patil.
2 weeks to do the needful. Next.
Lordship, serial number, appearing for petitioner, Lordship, serial number 57. Lordship,
Post immediately after service of notice upon.
Lordship, I request, Lordship, in this matter, Mohammed Tahir is appearing, Lordship. My request on 24th, Lordship.
He has requested on 25th to 2:30, sir.
Oh, 25th to 2:30?
Yes, sir. Because there was some specific mention.
List on 24th. 24th or 25th?
24th, Lordship, 24th.
Bangalore matter. Dharwad ಇದೆನಾ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್. ಅವರು ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
24th next, yes.
Please, sir.
24th.
Serial number 58, Jagdish Patil.
Post immediately ಬೇಡ. List on 24th. Next.
Serial number 58, Jagdish Patil.
2 weeks to do the needful.
59, Avinash Mali Patil.
Please,
in all these matters,
Furnishing of PF.
already this is cooperative matters. In view of the direction, interim order, elections have already been conducted.
Results are to be declared.
results have to be declared.
Similar
Courts ಎಲ್ಲ
circumstances.
separate ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ?
Yes, yes, my lord. This honorable court, my lord, coordinate bench, my lord.
Same order?
There are, my lords, 21 matters, my lord,
ಕೊಡಿ
today,
ಎಲ್ಲ.
today.
ಇವತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ?
Yes, my lord. Today
listed.
listed.
ಕೊಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ.
All these petitioners, my lord, so
It's the same society.
same one society, my lord.
So we'll follow this order and.
Yes, yes, my lord, yes.
All the counsels appearing for the petitioners in unison would submit.
Number
Doubt
63,
ಇದೆಯಾ
my
sir?
lord. Regarding this same notification, my lord, I had filed the writ petition, my lord. I had moved the matter with 230.
ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ತಾನೆ?
My lord,
230 ಬರ್ಲಿ.
230 moved, my lord. What happened, my lord, in so far respondent number returning officer is issued the calendar of events, my lord. And death person is voted. my lord.
230 ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ತಾನೆ? ಬಂದಿರೋ petition argue ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. What is this? All the petitioners in unison would submit that the issue in the list stands covered by the judgment rendered by coordinate bench of this court in so and so. The coordinate bench is held as follows. The councils would submit that if the same order is passed, it would suffice in all these cases. In the light of, in that light, the petitions are disposed disposed by the following order. Is the same, therefore, until ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. Numbers ಕೊಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ.
I have given.
ಕೊಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ, all cases.
Yes.
Next.
Bill number 60.
ಸಚಿನ್, ನಿಮ್ದೇನಾ ಇದು? ಈ ಕೇಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Yes, serial number 16, I am appearing, my lord.
ಈ ಕೇಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Same, same. ಬೇರೆ case, my lord.
ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್.
Same party.
All right. All disposed. Next.
Appearing for response, my lord. In this matter, my lord, the election is over on.
60. ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅದು?
Ravin Hucharity.
Appearing for response, my lord. All right, in this matter, my lord, election is over on 28/12/2024, my lord. But the returning officer, fourth respondent, is not declaring the results, my lord.
ಅದೇ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ತಾನೆ? ಈಗೇನು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್.
Result declare ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟೇ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ is passed in all these cases now.
Yes.
ಅದು 16 ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅದು. Yes.
Bill number 66. R. H. Amri.
Same election matter, but different constituency. Yes, ma'am.
Same, yes.
76. Avinash Bankar.
Memo for withdrawal in terms of the memo.
Permitted to withdraw that memo as not pressed.
Why? You want to argue
The
the matter?
parties, my lords, they intend to, my lords, engage some other counsel. I'm filing a retirement memo. They have taken file also.
Memo ಹಾಕಿ ಒಂದು.
Ready.
The counsel for the petitioner files a memo seeking to withdraw the memo filed for withdrawal. Therefore, the memo filed for withdrawal is rejected. Yes. List after 2 weeks. Next.
And my name may be deleted.
ಅದೇಂಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ. Memo for retirement ಹಾಕಿ. Yes, next.
77. Naina Kumar.
Counsel, with respect to office objections. Office objections, more idea. Counsel submission. Overruled Monday in the fresh matters list. Next.
78. Aniruddha R.J.
In this case, My lords, I'm appearing for the petitioners. In this case, we have impugning annexure A.
Now it's come in orders, Monday in the fresh matters list.
My
Till
lord,
Monday, what is going to happen?
I mean, we have anyways been shut for the past 2 years, so, you know,
So 2
there's
days.
some more
nothing-
interest.
2 days, nothing is going to happen.
No,
Monday.
Can I just request? Can related
yesterday,
Can I just request that, you know, Wednesday, my lords have put yesterday's matter
Then we'll hear it on Wednesday.
on Wednesday.
List on Wednesday.
Grateful, ma'am.
Yes. The number in.
My lord, I had filed an impleading application
ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ?
in this case because they have not made me arrest me as party.
Allah, we
Because
have
on my
filed
complaint,
we are not seeking anything against them and they have no business
my
to
rights
come
are
or
affected.
for me to make them a party.
My
It's between me and the government.
Hear you, don't worry. Yes.
Grateful, ma'am. Number.
79. Dayanand Mandi.
ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. Yes. At the request of the counsel for the petitioner, list after 2 weeks. Next.
Bill number 80. MB Reddy.
My lord, I am appearing for the respondent in this case, my lord.
Yes, Anil Kumar.
My lord, salaries are paid, my lord. It may be posted for hearing after 2 weeks, my lord.
Counsel J. Manil Kumar submits that the salary of the petitioner has been paid and the matter is to be heard. List the matter on 20th February. Next.
Serial number 81, Mrutyunjay Tata Bangi.
My lord, order is passed on 15th of January, my lord. It was directed to post it on 16th January, my lord, but it is today posted for the same.
Interim order ideyala?
Interim order is there, my lord, and I am pressing for the hearing of this, my lord.
List on 29th.
29th.
Agboda?
Next week it may be, my lord.
Next week or next week? List on
23,
23rd, bada?
Please.
24th. Yes. Madam, Thursday, so Dharwad fresh matter would be bada. Yes, next.
82, MR Hiremada.
Lord, I appeal for the respondent in this matter.
Respondent.
Lord, I filed.
Please.
Our kelidare adunna. My lord, only preliminary notification is challenged and railway progress is halted. Only on the ground that, my lord, they don't want it in their land and they want it in somebody's land. And it's a railway line, it can't be deviated like that.
Then we'll, since I've already sought,
yes,
I'll take it on 24th.
24th, my lord.
Next Friday.
Next Friday. My lord, in the fresh matters, my lord, because the entire, that project is halted.
List on Friday, the next in the fresh matters list. Yes.
I am grateful, my lord.
Next.
Serial number 83, SR Hegde.
Dispensation. List on Monday in the fresh matters list. Yes. Next.
84, HR Kambiyavar.
No, any date may be fixed now. 83.
Monday.
Much of
it. Fresh matters.
Much of it.
And for the petitioner, my lord, matter is arising out of GST, my lord.
Lord, I seek for.
There was an interim order, my lord. During the pendency of the petition, the respondent supposed to pass the order, my lord. I have filed additional prayer and I have for additional prayer and additional document, my lord.
I pray for time to file objections to his applications, my lord.
Your respondent?
Respondent number 1 to 3, my lord.
Counsel for appearing for respondent 1 to 3 seeks 2 weeks time?
Please.
2 weeks time to file statement of objections. Objections, if any, by the 14th of February. Interim order subsisting would continue till the next date of hearing.
Please.
85, Ravirasi Patil.
I appear for the petitioner.
Vacating stay.
Vacating stay is filed by the respondents.
Obviously. Yes. Next.
And for the respondent number 1, your lordship. Lordship, this is a matter
My
lord, the prayer of the petitioner is to the writ of certiorari to seek the quashing of the registration of my society, your lordship, which is at annexure E.
Renewal is stalled.
Yes, your lordship. Hence, my lord, the writ petition is not maintainable, my lord.
Not maintainable.
Yes, lordship. There is alternate remedies given under section 27 of the Karnataka Societies Registration Act.
Alternate remedy. What alternate remedy?
My lord, any order passed by the registrar, there is appealable at.
There is an interim order directing the conflicting orders passed. Therefore, the petition is entertained.
Yes, your lordship.
We'll hear it. Stay there.
Please, your lordship.
List on 14th February. Yes.
Obliged.
Under the caption hearing on interlocutory.
It is in hearing on IR.
Yes.
Lordship, there is an interim order. It may kindly be extended.
Interim order will continue to the next date.
Obliged.
Two matters connected.
2 weeks to comply with the office objections.
Please, your lordship.
88, 87, Mrs. Baba Khan.
Please, my lord, it may be passed over, my lord, so Siddharth Suman would be appearing on VC and after 2:30.
Police notice is sought for passing of police notice.
List on Monday in the fresh matters.
2:30.
Or ಬರ್ತಿರೋದೇ VC Monday ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ.
Monday.
88, Mrutyunjay Hallikeri.
But I may
Yes.
be permitted to withdraw it, Lord. I'm filing a memo to that effect.
Withdrawal in terms of the memo. Yes.
89, R. Rag.
Lord, I appear for the last occasion.
I have filed an application for impleading myself because
That-
entire
that-
allegations are.
That may be allowed.
The order on IA 1 of 25. The respondent, Saurav Hegde, has preferred an application seeking impleadment of the impleadment of the respondent on the score that he is the complainant.
No, no. Against her.
On the
I-
score that he is proper and necessary part, she.
She.
Against, on the score that score that the impleading applicant is a necessary party to these proceedings. Counsel R. Nagendra Naik has no objection to allow the application for the reasons indicated in the affidavit accompanying the application and being satisfied with the same. The impleading application IA 1 of 2025 is allowed. The petitioner to amend the cost type.
I will amend the cost
And
type.
he may be directed to serve a copy and
Then
I
I will
file my objection, my lord.
Petitioner to amend the cost title and serve complete set of papers upon the counsel Saurav Hegde.
But may I have one submission?
Urgency note.
ಏನು election start ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Now the entire effort is.
Start ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ?
ಈಗ ನಾಳೆ nomination start ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ನಾಳೆ?
Nomination start ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Because from tomorrow onwards they will have to file nominations. Here the urgency is, Lord, kindly have a look at the annexures F. Lord, this account is opened on 2/8/2024.
What elections?
Cooperative Bank.
His prayer is.
She was not a member.
1 minute. Complete the investigation, consider. I will direct completion of this.
The preparation of election list after complete investigating this. Because it is forgery, my lord. Virtually, they are meddling with the bank software.
Who?
Only to accommodate this candidate because she is daughter of a minister.
Daughter of minister.
My lord, may I show the my lord how the forgery is played? My lord, there is a condition that she has to be a member.
Copy code. At the end of the day, I will take.
I will give the copy now itself.
My lord, not today.
Just look into it. Otherwise, I will stall elections.
My lord, it may, on Monday at least, my lord. Afternoon I have.
Then let not the elections go on.
Process of election.
Correct.
See.
ಏನು ಪೊನ್ನಸ್ವಾಮಿಯಾ? ಮತ್ತೆ?
Ponnaswamy.
Then?
See, against one member, whether included or not, whether it is a valid voters or not.
Let the voter list be stayed only in respect of this candidate. My lord, let the election go on. I have no objection.
My lord, that to preliminary provisional list.
It's only against the provisional list. The remedy is available under the act. You
La.
can file objection for that.
You file objection.
I have filed. They have not considered. That is my grievance.
The final voters list ಮಾಡಾಗಿದೆಯಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ. Final list is not published.
ಮತ್ತೆ? ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ election process commence ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
How will they do it without the final voters list, sir? What is all this?
ಅಲ್ಲ, voter list ನಾನು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ already. Default list only pending.
You have filed your objections.
Yes, I have filed my
on the
objection.
provisional voters
But I am
list.
sorry, I made a mistake. Voter list is published. I have produced annexure M.
Annexure?
M. Page number 49.
ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ? ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಗೆ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಾಪಿ
State copy ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 2 ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ already. My lord, your lordship directed them to file a report after going through the allegation. Kindly have a look at the order, my lord, previous order. Your lordship observed the allegations are serious. You have to verify the.
Oh, yes, sir. Gangadhar.
Lord, without questioning the validity of the voter list at annexure M.
No, that's all right.
The
Some
repetition
allegations
is.
are made. Look into it.
Notice.
ನೋಡ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Please.
ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು end of the day I'll take.
Yes, yes.
ಸೌರಭ್ ಒಂದು ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡಿ.
Please, yes, I'll give the copy.
Yes.
List number 2.
List number 2. 230 ತಾನೇ ಇರೋದು. Oh, total 4. Yes, yes.
Your lordships kindly.
List number 1 Mithales Teli jayega Chinmat.
ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ?
My lord, serial number 76. Serial in this list.
Why is the answer waiting?
I appear for response.
List 2, my lord.
My lords,
One moment. Kale sir, ಏನು?
Serial number 76.
Ah.
The first list. My lord, petitioner has filed a memo for withdrawal.
Yes.
My lord, I appear for response number 5. That is what, my lord, we have not filed I for vacating stay. This is
Withdrawal
election
ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ?
matter. Election.
Withdrawal.
ಅಲ್ಲ, he withdrew that withdrawal.
Withdrew that withdrawal. Therefore, we have not filed it. We have informed him that some of the petitioners are died and we had come with our application.
Since a withdrawal memo is filed,
Now that is withdrawn, what do you want to do, Madi?
my lord, 230, my lord.
Why?
I'll furnish, my lord, memo. Because
Enidu?
the, my lord, writ petition is filed, my lord, the person's petition number 56.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು? ಪಾಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ?
Yes, my lord. 230, my lord.
ಆಯ್ತು 230 ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಪಾಸ್ ಓವರ್.
Pass out.
It can be 530 also.
This is a,
Pakkad court matter.
actually this matter, my lord, is before your lordship itself.
No. ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಕೇಳಿವಿ ಅಲ್ಲ.
Allah, this is by special orders because I think, my lord, Mr. Viresh.
Special order.
Therefore, this is really a matter before your lordship.
Viresh Budhal is disabled.
ಎರಡು ವಾರ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Allah, it came up before your lordships last time as well.
Troubling, sir, is short time used here.
Yes, my lord, but now, my lord, the difficulty is.
I did not know Mr. Dhyan is going. He has gone to Dharwad without telling me.
That's why I called him, my lord, and requested him to come back.
He has gone to Dharwad without telling me, my lords. I would have also joined him too. Allow, if it is not inconvenient to Mr. Dhyan, my lords, subject to lordship's convenience, one date, my lord, 25th, if it can be had, I'll also come physically.
I only request, my lord, if a date has to be fixed, it can be, my lord. Let them not precipitate matters till then.
Earlier, these arguments have happened, my lords, for status quo, and no. At least sorry, both of us, no, 3-4 times. No, 3 or 4 times it was.
Coordinate benches.
I appear for Lord KIDB in this case.
But at all points in time, Lord, they said they will not take possession of the property. Let them not start taking possession of my property now.
Possession ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ.
We will not pass any order.
Lordships may hear it. Whatever is convenient, lordships may fix it.
8/7/24, there is a detailed order. You have been heard completely.
No, my lord. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you, lordship, what happened. On the first date of hearing, when the matter came up, my lord, they appeared voluntarily and made some statements that they want to file their objections. Thereafter, my lord, when we came back again and made a request, again, my lord, they said we are not taking possession now, but we'll issue a notice. Now, my lord, the difficulty is we do not know when they'll take possession. And this is a case, my lord, where
You move it, sir.
this is all consent
If there is any
acquisition.
problem, you move it.
This
Otherwise,
is a case where, my lord, factory has been set up.
25, 25th.
25th.
In fact, we have filed our objections in both the cases on behalf of KIDB.
ಆಯ್ತು ಹಾಕಿ ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಆಯ್ತು 25th will take it.
25th.
25th.
No problem.
I'll try to come up.
It's a working Saturday. You can come.
I know,
Yes.
but then all matters like this get listed on 25th.
Which matter?
In other courts also, but not they'll.
Full bench.
I'll move 25th.
You can appear. No issues. You wanted it at 2:30. I'll take it at 2:30.
Very well.
We'll take it at 2:30. 2:30 on 25th.
20.
Yes.
Great.
Next.
Bill number 2, Ravi Hegde, Prashant Hosmani.
ಏನಿದು?
Yesterday's matter, my lord,
Yesterday, sir.
yes. My lord, the petitioner was working.
ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದು ಕಾಪಿ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳೋದು immediate. Prashant should take instructions immediately.
Immediately, copy was given, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, she was working as a TI. Then, my lord, she was promoted in 2000.
Two punishments.
Two punishments at a time, my lord. No reason.
Punishment of stoppage of increment and demotion.
Demotion.
They can't go hand in hand. You can impose one penalty for one proceeding, because every penalty is enumerated. You can't pick two and impose it.
Entire report is, my lord, against other person who has done it.
On the merit of the matter. That is on the merit of the matter.
Yes,
but
that is.
Dual penalty is impossible. That's all right, but then one of the penalties I will have to stay. ಯಾವ್ದು stay ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ?
Demotion, because no, my lord. Therefore, I have produced that order also, my lord, before this court. Otherwise, it would, if I refuse to accept this order, it will amount to.
Yes. GMCPC Monday ಆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ.
3. Seal number 4, CR Hiremat.
ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಂಡೇ ಬರ್ಲಿ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು ಬರ್ಲಿ.
5, Dinesh Kulkarni. 6, Jagdish Patil.
Unless,
Without notice, my lord, they have asked for eviction.
which one, sir? Serial number?
Serial number 6.
5 have urgency?
No, my lord.
Monday agatalva?
Yes.
Yes, Monday. Yes,
Next. Notice may
6
be
and
issued.
without,
Anyways, I've not paid for any interim order, my lord. So only notice may be issued.
worry notice, then we'll do it. Yes, Hubli Dharwad urban, Huda yar,
Let's, respond number 1 ML1T, sir, and respond number 2.
1 ML1T na?
Yes, my lord.
1 ML1T is directed to accept notice for the respondent, amele, bere,
GK Hiregowda, sir.
or for all the other respondents.
Respond number 2. Only
R2,
respond.
R2 ge GK Hiregowda. Ashte, then it won't
They have
miss.
asked for eviction, my lord, on ground of violation. There is notice, my lord, it does not contain any particulars. And moreover, my lord, without issuing any notice, they have asked for eviction directly, my lord. Page 64.
APMC na?
APMC.
Who appears for APMC? Kannur sir, Niva. Niva. 1 AGA. APMC yaru? So and so 2 and 3. Alla 1 and 2 AGA. 3 so ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳಿದ ಕಲ್ಸೂರು ಮಟ್ಟ so and so. List the matter on 27th. That shall be an interim order of stay spread for till the next date of hearing. Next.
Obliged.
Hiremat.
Sir, here for petitioner. Property tax matter, my lords.
Urgency unta?
Property tax matter, my lords. I may be permitted to serve a copy on this standing council.
Yes. Petitioner to serve set of 1 AGA, 2 yaar madam?
Let's, I don't know the name, my lords. I'll verify and serve the copy today itself.
The petitioner is at liberty to serve on any panel council representing the second respondent, file an acknowledgement put up after service of notice.
Let's, Tuesday, my lords, we have sought for interim order.
24th hakla?
Please.
List on 24th.
Great.
Yes, next.
Serial number 8, Anandar Polli.
Potpudi, yes.
Serial number 9, Sachin C. Angri.
Lord, in this case,
ಆ
my
ಕೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ
lord,
ಬರಲ್ಲ ಮಂಡೇ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ?
Tuesday,
Monday, yes. Monday.
Tuesday, ma'am.
Before the regular court, yes.
10,
Tuesday,
K.
ma'am.
Shinilopan.
Same order.
Tuesday.
11,
Tuesday, na?
PH Avin.
Tuesday, all right, yes. 9th Tuesday.
Number 10, my lord, is covered, my lord.
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ಲಿ Monday.
It's covered by decision. Now possession notice has been issued, my lord.
ಅಲ್ಲೇ
Next
ಮಾಡಿ.
rate.
Monday ಅವರು covered ಆದ್ರೆ. List on Monday,
Please.
yes.
12, Jagdish Patil.
Only for extension of interim order. Interim
ಯಾವ್ದು?
order may kindly be.
ಯಾವ್ದು?
12. The council submission, my lords.
Interim order ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ? Till the next date of
Kindly see
hearing.
at page 35.
2021 ಇಂದ. Interim order extend ಆಗಿದೆ. It is extended till the next date of hearing. Today we will do the same thing.
Please.
Interim order subsisting will continue till the next date of hearing. Next.
Great.
13.
13, Sanjay Channel.
Lord, the urgency is that, my lord, respondents are putting the stone pillars, my lord. All petitioners are cultivating these lands from last 30 years.
Stone pillar Saturday, Sunday ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರಾ?
No, my lord. They are already dumped the pillars, my lord. That's why I moved the matter.
No problem. List on Monday in the Monday before the regular court. Yes.
Serial number 14, Raja Raghavendra Naik.
Mandamus, Lord, only to because they are the drivers of a 108 Lord.
Council submission, office objections overruled. List the matter on Monday in the fresh matters list. Ali.
15, Nagarasi Patil.
Same before that court. ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕು? Monday, Tuesday.
There is an urgency.
ಏನು urgency?
I had filed an application for.
Weekend ಅಲ್ಲಿ problem ಆಗತ್ತಾ?
No, Lordship, the matter as I have been informed is posted on Monday before the trial court. Since there was a suit for specific performance filed by the respondent number 2 against me. So during my evidence, after my evidence was closed, I filed an application seeking to produce the agreement which was executed between me and the respondent number 2.
ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ. Yes, Monday.
Seal number 13, my lord, Tuesday, my lord.
13 Tuesday. Yes.
Subjection may over. There is only typed copy I have already.
13 ಏನು? Office objections overruled.
Yes, it may overrule.
Objections overruled. List the matter on Tuesday.
Please.
16, your lord. Extension of interim order.
16, there is some urgency.
Urgency
On
is,
Monday, it may be posted.
List on
Lord.
Monday. Yes.
Please.
Monday bets. Sir,
Allah.
Tuesday.
20,
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೇಳಿ ಆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳಿ. Yes.
Please.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡರ್ ಇದೆ. It has to.
ಅದೇ entry model subsisting will continue.
17.
That will
retracted.
continue.
Kindly have it on Tuesday, my lord. I have filed vacating application, Mr.
List
Alternative
on
remedies
Tuesday
there.
before the regular court.
Entry model may.
List on Tuesday and Monday regular court and entry model subsisting will continue to the next.
Please.
B group matters.
B group ಎಲ್ಲ next
18, 19, 20.
Thursday ಹಾಕೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವತ್ತು? List on 23rd. ಆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ದಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಂದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್.
Yours, my one
Yes,
submission.
now come back to my list.
Serial number 57 clause list 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ sir has requested it on 25th.
24th ನೀವೇ ಕೇಳಿ ತಾಹಿರ್
No
ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
sir, ಅದು 25 ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಅವರು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಅದು 25th. ಚಲ್ ಅದು serial number
57.
25th.
My lord, serial number 101, 102, 104, 57.
One
Is the
minute.
Forest Development Act.
1 minute, sir. Serial number
101, 102.
101.
102, 104, 57. It is Forest Development Tax matter. It is covered by.
Covered.
Yes, ma'am.
ಕೊಡಿ ಅದು. Serial numbers ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ madam.
101, 102, 104.
Both the learned counsel appearing to the petitioner and the state could in unison submit that the issue in the list stands answered by the judgment of the coordinate bench in so and so. Coordinate bench is held as follows. Nanne helidini full on. Nanne no ondu. In that light, the petitions, all the petitions stand disposed in the aforesaid manner that the coordinate bench has disposed. Yes.
My lord, serial number 103.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಇದು ಯಾವ ಗೌರಿಶಂಕರ್ದ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು?
102, 104, 105, 106.
103, my lords.
ಯಾಕೆ
It's a regular, no, my lords, it's a regularization matter in the fresh list, my lord.
103.
103.
Raja Raghavendra Nayak ಇದೆ.
He's for the respondent. My lord,
Generally, he is there for the employees seeking regularization.
that's what he told me, that he may not oppose it very strongly.
103, post the matter in preliminary hearing on Tuesday.
I'm grateful.
Serial number 99. It's covered by
10.
your lordship's judge. Serial number 99.
One ನಿಮಿಷ madam. One page wise ಕರ್ಬಿಡಿ madam. Remaining matters.
Final hearing matters, serial number 90.
92. ಅಲ್ಲ 90 ಒಂದೇನಾ ಪೇಜ್?
90 to 94.
90 to 94. Not jump. Yes, ಇರ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿ. Film B group ಹೋಗಿ.
B group, page number 17, serial number 95 and 96.
Ma'am, for the petitioner in serial number 95, my lord. Seniority has been altered contrary to the directions issued by.
Time ಬೇಕಾ ಬೇಡವಾ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Please, sir. Date may please.
List ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗಾರೆ. Yes, next.
Please.
Page number 18, serial number 97 and 98. Page number 19, serial number 99, 100.
Serial number 99, your lordship. It's covered by your lordship judgment.
Which one, madam?
Serial number 99,
ಏನ್ covered?
where without enquiry suspension is made, your lordship, with paper publication.
Without enquiry, no enquiry is necessary for suspension.
Based on the paper publication, your lordship, my brother respondent number 3.
99 list
Monday,
on,
your lordship.
list on Monday in the fresh matters list. Yes. Next.
100, Ravi Hegde. 0.6, Anand P. Saudi. 108, Shardem Patil. Page number 20, 109,
Number 99,
114.
interim order has to be extended.
List on Tuesday in preliminary hearing. Yes. 109. Limbik aitan? Yes. Next.
111 to 114.
111, lords. And for the respondent in this case, I need to file an objection, week's accommodation.
All right. At the request of the council appearing for the respondent, list on 14th February.
Please.
Objections, if any, by the next.
Please.
Number 21.
My lords, in second list, serial number 16, my lords are pleased to post it on Monday.
Which total format?
My learned senior friend says he is appearing on before the first court on Monday, so it may take
Monday ದಿವಸ ನನಗಲ್ಲಿ
ಯಾವತ್ತು ಬೇಕು?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
16.
16th.
ಇದು
20th.
ಸೂರಜ್ ಸಾಹೇಬ್
Please.
ಕೊಡ್ತು. ಅದು 16 number 16 ಮಂಡೇಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದೆ, ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದೆ.
20.
If it is Tuesdayಗೆ ಹಾಕಿರೋದು.
Yes.
List number 2, my lords.
List number 1.
114 ಏನು?
My lord,
Oh, tender. List on 114, Monday fresh matters list.
my lord, list 131. Compliance, I have already complied. Only minor, their objection is to be,
Sir, Monday got it.
Monday Bharat.
objection to be over.
Monday Bharat.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
That's one memo for hand delivery.
Which one?
Number 48. List number 2, my lords. Serial number 20, it may kindly be posted on Tuesday, my lords.
Okay, fourth court.
List number 2, my lords.
List number.
Serial number 20
ಯಾವತ್ತು ಬೇಕು?
on Tuesday, my lords.
20 no Tuesday ಹಾಕಿ. ಇದು ಸೂರತ್ ಸಾಹೇಬ್.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮುಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರ. 3-2 ಕೊಟ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಲೇಟ್ ಬೇಕಾ? 110 ಅಲ್ಲ? 11th February 13th February ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. 3 ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿನಿ. 13th February. 11th February. 7 ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? 7. 96 ಡೇಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಬಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು ಅವಾಗ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರು. ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಅವಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್